Listen, I was real angry that morning.
I think the weed is getting to him.
Also, if you're getting angry smoking weed, what's laced in that weed, dude?
What are you smoking, bro?
You're smoking the sherm.
Listen, I'm so fucking angry I could smoke some more. My veins are rippling. I need more THC.
THC, more like PCP, am I right?
Listen here, dude. My fucking vein on my dick has exploded. Dude, what are you smoking over there if you're angry? If you're angry while high, you're probably smoking crack or something. Is it green or is it white? That is the question.
I think also, Chris, I think you and I should form a doom metal band called Dick Vein.
We are Dick Vein. Scream.
The lead singer of the local band Sheiks of Neptune is named Dick Vane here in Las Vegas.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, well, my name could be just Richard McCracken then.
Oh, yes, Dick McCracken.
Bend over and fill the crevice.
Listen here, Dick McCracken.
I actually legit have always wanted to start a Riot Girl band called Easy Hate Coven.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a good name.
I think, Father Malone, you and I should start a band called Amo Muzz and the Dragnets.
I think I'm not going to start any band with anybody.
Other than...
And I like that.
Unless it's Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, well, sign me up. I
think
Is he here?
He's not coming. His agent refused.
I think weed makes you a different man.
Yeah.
This isn't the sweet young Michael Wallace.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. My God.
Listen.
What havoc has weed whacked on our young man here?
Become?
You didn't even say anything about my fucking Gomez Adams mustache, dude.
Look at that sweet stash.
I couldn't see it. You're too far away, and I have terrible eyesight, bro.
You smoke weed for that? You ever seen my mustache? You ever seen my mustache?
I like it. It's
on
good.
Weed. There's a dude in the bushes over there. God. Hey, I mean, to be fair, though, only one of us lives in a state where it's legal, so that's fun. Must be nice, Father Malone.
Oh, let me tell you, when I'm on tour, it's hell, man. Certain states, looking at you, Ohio, looking at you, Indiana. Oof.
But yet, you could buy it and bring it with you.
Well, that's what I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man just admitted to interstate drug trafficking. Keep an eye out for it.
Every day.
You got it. That's the mustache right there.
Is that better?
Perfect.
Can I pull it off?
You did.
I know Father Malone can pull off. He can pull off a mustache big time.
Yeah, I had one when we started.
I'm talking about the Raul Julia one though, the pencil thin.
Oh, the pencil
thin one?
Yes.
What do you have on your head?
It's a hairnet, like fucking Pep Streebek.
Oh.
I had half the mustache and I had
Oh my God. That's what you were doing?
Yes.
Oh boy, that's lost on me.
I caught it, but Chris, you just read him to Phil.
Yeah, you prick.
I mean, hey, again. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
You smoked weed, didn't you? You smoked some weed.
I smoked what he was giving me, apparently.
You were like, God damn it, I'm so high.
The anger is coming through me.
Oh, I'm so fucking stoned. I'm gonna
just scream.
I'm just gonna scream. I'm gonna break some bones.
Oh my God. Guys, it's 90 degrees in my room right now.
Oh my God. Oh. Local Las Vegas podcaster strips nude, canceled by CNN.
Yeah,
you're gonna tube in yourself over there,
or the highest ratings ever.
Oh,
right.
I got it. Kat, and Sam and I did the Flesh Pot on 42nd Street commentary in the middle of like July or August, and I live in Arkansas, and I could not run any fans while we recorded.
Oh yeah, no thanks.
That was
good.
And I have my air conditioning on, so I apologize if I'm affecting the sound quality at all. But like,
nobody listens to this show for the sound quality.
Yeah.
I don't listen to this show.
I don't listen. I don't even listen. I listen to this show because I have to, not by choice.
But the sound quality is good.
If you're listening to this show by choice, thank you. If not, fuck you.
Are we recording?
We are. We've been recording this whole time.
Oh, what are you doing?
I tried to intro us into Dragnet like 3 fucking times, and you no-sold me hard, bro.
Here's how you do it, man. Dun, 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 dun. That's it.
Dragnet. The story you are about to see this summer is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent. For instance, Dan Aykroyd.
Ma'am.
Is Sergeant Joe Friday. Tom Hanks is Detective Pep Streebek.
I'm your new partner. There's a dress code for detectives in robbery homicide. Section 3-605.10, .20, .22, .24, .70, .80. My name's Friday.
Take a lot of kidding about that?
Almost never.
You know the kinds of things that can fall into an industrial sausage press? Not excluding rodent hairs, bug excrement.
I hate you, Streebek.
You got a lot of repressed feelings, don't you, Friday? Must be what keeps your hair up.
Police officers, ma'am.
Why couldn't you have got here before that big, fat, stupid-looking piece of sewage breath stole my white wedding dress?
Just the facts, ma'am.
We need to ask you a few questions.
Their job.
You know, Friday, I think we finally found your look.
To enforce the laws.
This is shaping up to be a little more than just a series of simple robberies.
And preserve the safety of decent citizens.
Streebek! I found the snake!
Sure, this city isn't perfect. We need a smut-free life for all of our citizens. Cleaner streets, better schools, a good hockey team.
Dragnet. A new generation of courage.
Thank God it's Friday!
Just the facts, ma'am.
No, it would be in four is the law. Who the cocaine? That's who.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you making fun of that song? Because I think it's a good song.
City of Crime.
No, that's different animal. We'll get to that.
Right, even better somehow. If you can't tell on this episode of the Kulturecast, we're going to be talking about Dragnet, and I am joined by two of my good friends who, if you can't tell, we've actually never been in the same room, the three of us together, but you wouldn't be able to tell that from the amazing amount of chemistry we already have. Got him. My good friend all the way from Diabolique and Mondo, Heather Drain.
Hello. Good evening.
And from Parts Unknown, he is the Father Malone. Father Malone.
No, my name is Muzz. Amel Muzz. I'm a pagan.
The name Amel Muzz may be the greatest film name of all time. Amel Muzz. Muzz, Amel.
Muzz, Amel Muzz.
Amel Muzz. And yeah, so we're here talking about Dragnet from 1987. So the film is directed by Tom Mankiewicz. It's written by... It shouldn't surprise anyone that it was partially written by Dan Aykroyd. Boy.
Listen.
He's the wrong person to have on this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? No, I'm the right person to have on the podcast because I haven't been on one of your Aykroyd podcasts yet. Here we go.
That's fair. You were not on Nothing But Trouble.
No, I should have been too, because I agree that movie's terrible, but
it's fun, but it's bad.
But I appreciate it a little more than you guys. How you can like freaked all the way and Nothing But Trouble, none at all is depressing.
My humor, I think, skews a little bit closer to what they were going for in Freaked. Dan Aykroyd, it's more like a trip inside his horrifying mind.
Oh, I love Freaked.
Right?
Who was on Nothing But Trouble? Who was on that episode?
On the episode? God, I don't even remember.
Because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because you said you guys, but I wasn't on it.
Oh, wow.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
Yeah.
I don't even. You know what? It was so long. At this point with the show, it feels like there was like a moment of inflection with the show where I could theoretically go back and just recover a bunch of movies that I've already covered and just delete those old episodes because they're like such garbage, such fucking filth.
You did it to an entire series.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is a guy on YouTube who, the completionist, he's like, I'm going to go back and do the first 100 things I did again. So,
That's mental, though.
Well,
really.
hey. But yeah,
I mean, unless your opinion is
content.
If your opinion has changed, maybe. But other than that,
but you can't know if it's changed unless you go and find out.
You would know by not engaging and completely re-recording a podcast. You would watch the thing again and go, is that good or not?
That's fair. So Heather, so Heather, since you weren't here for Nothing But Trouble, how do you feel about Dan Aykroyd?
Oh, I love Dan Aykroyd. Like I have always. I mean, I used to watch like old reruns of SNL when I was real little, and of course, like a child of the '80s, I grew up with Ghostbusters and Dr. Detroit. I love me some Dr. Detroit. Call him the doctor. God, that Devo song's so amazing.
Oh yeah.
No, I love Dan Aykroyd. I mean, come on. Nothing But Trouble's a lot.
It's almost like
it's
as far as Dan Aykroyd has ever gone to like showing his true self on screen, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about PCP earlier, and I feel like the two are connected in some ways. But no, I love Dan Aykroyd. I think he's incredible. I think he's can be very funny. I think he's charismatic. I got nothing but love for the Aykroyd.
What about you, Father Malone?
Oh, I adore Dan Aykroyd. From the ground up. Like one of my earliest memories was I saw the Way Too Young, the Julia Child sketch on Saturday Night Live as it aired, and immediately
you're talking about the bleeding one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And immediately like latched onto whoever that guy was, and then turns out made Blues Brothers and then Dr. Detroit and Neighbors and a whole bunch of movies that I saw on a loop as a kid. I adore Dan Aykroyd. I know that he, maybe lost his mind a little after Belushi died. Let's say that. And I think his output in the 1980s was spotty at best, because I think Aykroyd works best when he's got a really good partner as a writer. But I think for a stretch there from, say 75 till about 85, I think he was as good as you could get, sort of as a comedian. He still remains, to me, a really good comedic actor, regardless of what he's doing. And I don't like the vodka. I gotta say.
I was like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I completely spaced. Oh man, that was a hell of a tangent. Okay.
Does it make you too mellow? Is that as opposed to the
is that what it is?
Listen, lady. No. Yeah. It does. Truth be told.
It's a real It's a real downer, man. Not like that.
Relaxed.
Not like that weed.
Oh, and let me say this other thing about Dan Aykroyd. He and I share a deformity, a mutation. It's called syndactylism, where two of your toes are fused together on each foot. He has it and I have it, so I feel a special kinship with the man.
Wow. Also, I realize you and I have something in common with the inappropriate childhood Dan Aykroyd memories.
Oh, good. I'm excited.
Yeah, because I remember, do you remember that sketch where he was talking about Titian, but he kept calling him Titian?
Yes.
It was like, Titian, swear to God. And as a little girl, I always tend to gravitate towards inappropriate things where my mother would be like, don't quote this outside the house. there was that one. And I loved I'd go around doing we wear tight pants that give us great bulge.
Oh, yeah. The Verstrunk brothers. Yes.
Yeah. So
our bulges.
Yes. So there's a lot of things. Yeah, I used to sing Super Freak too, and she'd be like, "Don't sing this if there's company." So I totally relate. But what about you, Chris? What's your Aykroyd?
What's your complicated relationship with Dan Aykroyd, Chris?
Daniel Aykroyd, me and Dan, me and Mr. Aykroyd. Well, that's the thing. As I'm sitting here and listening to y'all talk about it, I think for me, and just like kind of sitting and perusing his filmography, I realized that for me, I guess the way I've seen Dan Aykroyd more than most things was as a character actor, but rarely like the lead. I mean, like other than Ghostbusters, I've seen him in a lot of things where he just kind of shows up, but he's not the lead of the movie.
Because he shouldn't be.
Right. And that's kind of what I was kind of working towards, was like, he, like a lot of really funny people, are only as funny as the amount of time that they're used, and the moment it's too much, it ruins everything. It ruins everything. It's like you can't come back from too much of somebody in a movie, because once the cat's out of the bag, the cat's out of the bag. And I agree.
They're the best thing in the movie until they're absolutely the worst.
Right, and they completely, like I would contend Chris Tucker in Fifth Element could have been the best part of that movie, but because of how much he's in that movie, I don't want to fucking watch that movie.
Yeah, if he had that one scene, we'd still be talking about it like glowingly.
Yeah. And I
still like it though.
I can't bring myself to watch it because his character is just, I don't know. Maybe I saw it the wrong time. Maybe I should revisit it. Who knows?
I can't watch that movie because I was sitting in the theater watching it, and it occurred to me 20 minutes in. I thought, if the Fifth Element is love, I'm going to be fucking angry.
Ladies and gentlemen, he found out the truth.
No,
Yeah.
I find it interesting that neither one of you have the problem with the fact that Mila Jovovich,
I like Jovovich better.
her character talks like Nell. That's what I remember. And she sounded like Nell, like Jodie Foster movie, where she's all like, "Tay hey in the wind," like
yeah.
May May, like.
And she's speaking some sort of like intergalactic. Who the fuck knows? Is that Luc Besson, right?
Yeah, I'll quote Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street, where he's like watching TV late at night. His mother comes in, he's got headphones on, and she says, "What are you doing?" And he says, "It's Miss Nude USA." She says, "Well, how are you going to hear the winner?" And he goes, "Who cares who the winner is?" That's how I feel about Mila Jovovich speaking nonsense. And I don't really care.
That's fair. But at the same time, like for me, I'm like Dan Aykroyd. I guess back to Dan Aykroyd. Like I'm thinking about Dan Aykroyd. I've not seen him in a lot of stuff where he's the lead. It's this, Dragnet, and Ghostbusters for the most part. And I don't know what it is about.
What about
this.
Grosse Pointe Blank?
Seen it once a very long time ago.
Okay.
What about The Great Outdoors?
Yeah, what about The Great Outdoors?
Never seen it.
Oh my God, Chris!
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yo, dude, that's a deep cut, and you know that's not even a real role. Don't try to be. I didn't even want to go there, and you did.
It's good though. It's good.
I mean, but he doesn't do anything. I mean,
you give me a large charge, Mama. That's the line that they cut out. Have you seen that bit?
What?
Yeah, he says that. There's a line he says, "Are you Willie Scott, the famous American singer?" And then the next line was supposed to be, "I'd like to say that you give me a large charge, Mama." And that line got cut, but I've seen the footage.
There's a reason it got cut.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
But for me, I think of Dan Aykroyd in this movie for whatever reason. And I think it's because, back me up on this, maybe don't back me up on this, I don't think anybody but Dan Aykroyd could have played this role.
100%.
It's like such a weird. It's
his best performance. It's insanely good.
Yeah,
I watched it again to do this podcast. I was actually impressed enough with his performance to watch it again, specifically to watch it. Watch anytime. It's a joke that his character is effectively stuck in the 1950s. Ha, right? But when he gives his reasoning for being the hard ass at the end of everything, like, how are you going to explain to the kids that the lion's mane isn't going to grow back? Like, watch his eyes. He really means it. He feels it deeply. He looks really sad. So I don't know. And just the sort of, it's aping Jack Webb's sort of performance, but like not necessarily like an exaggeration or just it's more a caricature than sort of an attempt to impersonate, which is good. But he's so committed from beginning to end. Like, no matter what emotion that character goes in, it's always Joe Friday. Like, even when he's angry in the milk factory, which is raining down, and he's yelling, it's the most restrained yelling I've ever seen from Dan Aykroyd. So anyway, kudos, Aykroyd.
I mean, I would say he's the best thing in this movie by far. I mean, especially because like he's got like, Aykroyd has an innate warmth about him, and I find like that warmth mixed with this kind of this character is kind of it's a good mix. It makes him very compelling.
I think to your point, if he was just one of the two, it would be a weird character that doesn't work. But because they kind of balance how anachronistic he is, but like you said, he does kind of still have this like warmth to him. He works as a character. Without it, I think it would just be like,
you'd just be like, who's this asshole?
Yeah. Well, you just think he's being an ass just to be an asshole. Like he doesn't have a reason to do it.
Yeah.
I guess, reason is kind of subjective, but
yeah, look, this is not a great movie.
No,
I don't know. I like it a lot.
It's absolutely not a great movie.
It's a grand movie. You're right.
It is. I think it's utterly watchable. I think there is a very good movie in here. I think there were 2 or 3, maybe 4 different ways they could have made this movie and made it an actual legitimate great movie. I think they ended up choosing to make a light comedy. And I mean, when you hire Tom Mankiewicz to direct your film, what I don't know. As I was saying earlier,
I like that. Just throw your hands up in the fucking air and just complete defeat.
I don't understand. I really the original director of this movie was going to be Ted Kotcheff, whose previous movie was First Blood, the serious Rambo movie. And thinking about what that guy wanted to do as a Dragnet movie kind of gets me excited. Like, that could have been very interesting, like a more modern-y, action-y take, but could still be a comedy because the characters are still acting like it's the 1950s. Anyway.
Do you think that movie would have had City of Crime, though?
No.
Oh, I don't want to talk. Listen, you brought this up twice.
But it's going to have to come up again if we don't address it now.
Well, listen, I'm going to address it because there's something about that song that broke my heart. Because when I heard it, my first thought was like, ooh, like, God, Dan Aykroyd's rapping. Like, what the? Oh, God, this is, it just embarrassed me.
He's doing it in character, though. It's real good.
No, it's not good.
So
is
is Tom Hanks. They're both doing it in character.
But what broke my heart, because I look at the credits and I see the names Pat Thrall and Glenn Hughes, who formed Hughes and Thrall. Pat Thrall played with Pat Travers. Glenn Hughes is one of my favorite musicians ever. He was in Deep Purple. He's done solo stuff. One of the voice of an angel. Glenn Hughes is fucking amazing. And I see their names and I'm like, no. Not my Glenn. What did you bastards do to my Glenn Hughes? And then I hear that voice and I'm like, oh, like, no. It's like seeing like one of your heroes get their ass grabbed by Jack Klugman on a fucking acid bender. It's not pretty.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't.
That's very specific.
I'm a specific.
Have you seen that?
I've seen things nobody should have to see, Chris.
That's fair. I mean, I've heard.
Has Klugman touched you inappropriately?
I've heard things that are horrible, like this song at the end of this movie.
That song is.
Did you guys watch the video? Did you watch the video?
The music
Have you watched
video?
the music video? Yes.
I did.
I
guess.
Oh, children.
No.
No. Is it that good?
Yeah, you should watch it now. Could you maybe share it here on the screen because it's.
This is Oh man, we're embracing the medium here.
It is a rare treat, everybody.
Is it a question I have for you before we watch it? Is it as good as that Ghostbusters 2 song with Bobby Brown?
Why did a video?
It is so much better. Wait till you see what happened.
I feel uneasy.
What we just watched, ladies and gentlemen, was Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks in short shorts kicking their legs around in a seductive manner.
Very well, they were.
Yes.
No, I was not seduced. I was not an ounce seduced. Not one bit seduced.
Well, there's still two of us here that could have been. Maybe even.
Were you seduced, Chris?
Look, Tom Hanks is a good-looking guy. He's a good-looking guy still, but man, we didn't even talk about Tom Hanks yet. He's great in this movie, right?
See, I think Dan Aykroyd's more attractive than Tom Hanks.
Agreed.
If I had to take one of them to Pound Town, it would be Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, whoa! I mean, that's fair. I mean,
or P-Town. Excuse me.
P-Town.
Do I have to take him to Pound Town?
Or Pee-Pee-Town? Can I take them to Pee-Pee-Town?
You can take him to Wee Wee Town if you want, but that's a whole other thing.
Wetworks Town. Oopsie.
Whoa. Hello.
You said Pee-Pee Town.
But that video made that's the waterworks, not the golden works.
Oh, okay.
That video was so sad.
Making you cry. I kind of miss those music videos, though. They used to do them all the time for stuff. Like,
they did. Like
Hellraiser 3.
Oh, Hellraiser 3. No, that's awesome because Lemmy plays chess with Pinhead and he fucking wins. And Pinhead gets mad. And that is the most metal thing. And I love it so much.
That's a good music video.
It makes my heart go 3 times its original size, like the Grinch.
I put a spell on you.
I love Lemmy. Love him.
The Dokken classic, Dream Warriors.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
But you know what's even better than that is the Vinnie Vincent Invasion Love Kills, just because Vinnie Vincent plays the guitar briefly with the Freddie glove.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought you were going to say the what's the other one? Nightmare on My Street. There's a Nightmare on My Street. Is that Will Smith? Is that why we?
It is, but that is not affiliated with the film.
Right.
No.
What's the other? There is a rap song.
Fat Boys.
Fat Boys.
What's it? It was the fucking Fat Boys.
Yeah. These 3 fat dudes and Robert Englund. Okay.
That was originally what it was called.
Yeah. 3 fat dudes and Robert Englund.
3 fat dudes.
That's the sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street.
If you get that 45 with that sleeve, it's worth some money.
But the question is the song from Dragnet, that song, is it better than all of Joe Pesci's post Goodfellas music career?
He has a music career?
Oh my God. You don't know about this? Holy shit, dude. Oh,
it's a real thing.
It's a fucking night. It's a pox upon the face of God is what it is.
Then I ask you the question, Chris. Was that music video better or worse than the post Goodfellas music career of Joe Pesci?
I don't know. But the question is, do you know who hold on. Do you know who this might answer your question. Do you know what character Joe Pesci is playing so he was playing a character and that was his music career? Yeah.
So like Garth Brooks when he became that
Chris Gaines.
Sure, but Joe Pesci's But Joe Pesci's already an actor, so it already makes more sense.
He was so goth, and then he went on SNL and he sang fucking hippie songs.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
They have that CD at a lot of the antique malls I go to. Apparently, people didn't like it very much. They returned it or trying to sell it.
Oh,
I think the name of that album was Bargain Bin, wasn't it?
Right. The best thing about the Chris Gaines is they did it behind the music.
Oh no!
On him, and my favorite part is the actor they have playing Chris Gaines pre-accident. They pick some kind of like Eddie Vedder lookalike guy, and then they're like, and then a horrible disfiguring accident happens, and then the reveal is
he looks like Garth Brooks.
He looks like Garth Brooks with a soul patch and a bad wig.
That's amazing.
Remarkably.
So, do you want to give it a guess, Father Malone, who Joe Pesci? He played the character in a movie.
Oh, one of his previous characters is supposedly now releasing music.
Yeah,
that's the idea. Is it the guy from the Moonwalker video?
Mr. Big
with the fucking ponytail.
Yes.
It is his.
Is this a ponytail and microphone?
It's his. That would be amazing. It's his character from My Cousin Vinny.
No, it is not.
Yes,
No,
it actually fucking is. Vincent Gambino or whatever, Jr.
Is it good?
I think you know the answer.
I feel like that's a rhetorical.
Can he hold it too?
So that's the thing. Frank Vincent and Joe Pesci got started in the entertainment industry together singing. So it's not that he's not talented, it's that Joe Pesci shouldn't be fucking rapping. That's the best part. That's the part you did.
No, I was unaware of that.
That's the kiss of shit at the end. Just that little tasty.
Little Hershey's kisses.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's what I don't understand. Back to this song.
Yeah.
Why is it a hip hop song?
Because hip hop was very popular at the time. It's the whitest rap I've ever heard. What's funny
wider than Kevin Federline's fucking CD. This is wider than Popo Zao. Okay.
Aykroyd should know better because his original intention was for Jim Belushi to play the Tom Hanks part, right? Jim Belushi was on Saturday Night Live for 2-3 years maybe, and he didn't really make much of a mark except for this one sketch that nobody wanted to let him do called White Guys, and it was this rap song that no host would do, and I think Alex Karras eventually did it, and they came out in golfing uniforms and we're white guys, we take no crap. It's that kind of rapping, and 4 or 5 years later Dan Aykroyd is basically doing the white guy rap for real though.
Is this for real though? It's in a fucking comedy movie that's making fun of Dragnet.
Right, it is a joke, but he still comes off like lame old whitey.
I think third base would give them the gas face.
You're goddamn right, DJ Minister Pete Nice.
Lame old whitey would be Dick Vane's first song. We're Dick Vane, and this is lame old whitey. And it's just us doing a song over Dan Aykroyd's bum, bum, bum. We're the city of crime.
Chris,
you say Dan Aykroyd.
The problem is
wrote it and produced it.
Right. Actually, you know what the problem with the song is? Everything but Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks is bad. The non-Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks part of the song is not catchy. That City of Crime part's not.
That's the problem.
I think that's actually the problem. You could have made something fun with that song if the song part was catchy, couldn't you?
So basically, a different song.
Different, yeah. You know, Moan, you look a lot like George Clooney, but taller and your face is different.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. Just the same.
You're a lot uglier than him, but you look just like him.
Just like him, spitting image.
By the way, if Dick Vane, I think the cover of the album should be us setting fire to an Applebee's.
wearing goat leggings.
How did you like Dragnet? I don't know. We just talked about our fictional band Dick Vane for 45 minutes.
The problem is I like this movie a lot. I've been waiting months to talk about this movie.
I like this movie, but I like our fictional band more.
Dick
That's
Van.
what this is about.
All right, I'm getting
Father
serious.
Malone.
Ready? No. Ready? Let's go. Ready? Dragnet. The movie's got a lot of problems.
Yeah, like A City of Crime being the song
No.
that they use. The song that they open the movie with is no better, though.
No.
Oh,
That's better. No, it's better. It's better.
Enforce the law. Come on.
We're gonna have a fight now. Listen, I get it that's a fucking overused bullshit thing right now, but like, Art of Noise was unlike anything that was going. I'm speaking as somebody living in 1987.
That's fair.
I was 14 years old, so I heard Art of Noise in 1985. Who's Afraid of the Art of Noise? Which, when I heard Close to the, actually I saw the video for Close to the Edit, which, if you've ever seen it, it's three sort of insane musicians like smashing the shit out of classical instruments to the beat of Art of Noise's song Close to the Edit. And at the time they said the BBC thought it was too controversial that they were like, smashing the old guard with their new, and they were like, that was ridiculous. We just thought it was a fun video. I was 12 years old. That's exactly what the video was. Like, they, to me, represented everything that was new and original and wasn't from the previous generation. And then 2 years later, I go to see my favorite actor performing in a film, and Art of Noise opens it. So I get you don't like hearing the fucking dialogue repeated over and over again. Nobody else was doing it at the time. And to me, it's not their best work. I wouldn't recommend Dragnet to anyone, other than the fact that I think the horn stuff is really good. But personally, that song represents a lot more than just a shitty opening for a credit sequence.
Sure, I get it. I mean, I like Art of Noise. Paranomia is great.
Oh, I love Art of Noise. I actually, confession, as a teenager that was exploring electronic music, I had a crush on JJ Zalek in Art of Noise. That's the kind of deep cut girl.
You're the only one.
I'm literally. But
Father Malone just takes offense at the fact that the Dragnet song that they made is not good.
Art of Noise.
I'm very angry that you don't like it.
I think it's also the weed that's making you angry.
Listen.
Anger weed.
That's my
Father
secret,
Malone's
Mondo.
Angry weed.
I'm always angry.
Yeah, right.
That's what you're world renowned for your knowledge, your wit, your keen observation, and your sheer sweet anger.
Yeah, true. Yes. It's unadulterated.
Bottle that shit and sell it, dude.
Unconcentrated.
Unconcentrated.
As
I couldn't give it away.
As his eyes shoot daggers at Chris for his Art of Noise criticism.
I know.
Yeah, dude. No.
Apparently.
Okay. I mean, I get it. It's not great, but I actually.
I think without the end song, it might have been okay, but the fact that the film is kind of bookended by two of the worst examples of, like, the first song's it's not terrible, it's not great, but it's not City of Crime, an affront to music in general.
Oh my God. Listen, City of Crime makes that Art of Noise song sound like, I don't
Bohemian
know,
fucking Rhapsody.
It makes it sound like the angels whispering in your ear. Like, don't even put the two in the same room together. Don't even put them in the same county together.
So what you're saying, Heather, is if for some reason, for Christmas or your birthday, you were to receive a vinyl of City of Crime, you wouldn't listen to it.
You know what I would do? You know what I do to the vinyl?
Send it to me.
I would send it to Father Malone.
As opposed to doing whatever you want to do, destroying it, probably?
Well, because if I don't, his anger weed will...
Actually,
I have one bad morning, and we're all blaming it on me and my weed habit.
Because I'm gonna get some long voicemail. It's gonna be like, "God damn it, Train! I know you have that fucking album.
Give it to me now.
I will haunt your nightmares.
That
bitch,
would never
if you
happen.
Do not give me that.
It would be a video clip.
Oh, that's beautiful.
City of Crime,
heavily produced.
Would it be you dancing to City of Crime?
And then setting fire.
I would be in the video. I'd be Pep Streebek.
You'd be doing that little dance while you're setting fire to an effigy of me, being like, "This is what's happening to you, Heather, because you didn't give me that album. God damn it! You know I deserve that fucking album."
What do you think's on the B side? What do you think is on the B side of that single?
Art of Noise, Dragnet.
Oh, really?
Is it really?
It's not the club remix.
No, it's
A
Dragnet.
City of Crime Club
The
remix.
club remix. Oh my! I'm pretty sure if you play that backwards, like one of Lucio Fulci's Gates of Hell open up.
I was going to say the club remix, aka Club Me Over the Fucking Head.
This is not that bad, guys.
City of Crime is
it's
pretty
bad.
bad.
It's fucking
pretty
bad. It is fucking bad.
It's Father Malone. It's up there with some of the worst like movie tie-in songs I've heard.
I disagree, homeboy.
What's worse? What's worse? What's worse, my dude?
My dude.
What's worse than City of Crime? Like
genocide?
Genocide.
Genocide. Yes.
But only that.
No, come on. You know what? All right.
No, I don't. I want you to tell me what's worse than City
Wait a minute.
of Crime.
How am I defending City of Crime? I'm just here to defend the art of noise. Fuck the City of Crime.
I don't know. You offered yourself up as tribute.
It's not like I owned the 45 when I was 14.
Oh, that sounds guilty.
But could you own it now?
That's okay.
Question.
It's not the weed, Chris. It's not the weed.
It's the lack of Dragnet in his life.
It's the PTSD from owning this at 14.
I miss Dragnet. I miss it.
Hey.
Can we talk about the movie and not the fucking song?
Yeah, that's fair. You want to talk about
I want to talk about the movie.
I want to talk about the sort of queasier nature of the movie.
Oh,
the
here
stuff
we go.
that no matter what, no matter how sort of detached I can make myself and just go, it's only a movie and they're just having fun, I can't get past. And that's the fucking interrogation scene. What is happening?
Wait,
first of all,
wait, what do you mean is what is happening?
Logistically, what is happening, and why are we cheering on police brutalizing this man in a room? Like, it's the greatest thing on. Like, cut to Dan Aykroyd listening to the victim's screams from the other room and like smiling knowingly. What the actual fuck?
I mean, he was just slamming his nuts in a drawer.
Yes, and like, how did that even work? No, seriously, how did that even work? I'm sitting across the table from you.
Are you asking the logistical way of slamming your nuts in a drawer?
No, I'm asking how they did it in that movie.
Oh, okay.
You're sitting across from me. I have my balls, I guess, or somehow above my dick on top of my pants that the fucking drawer can get to it. And now the drawer, by the way, pulls out toward you, right? So even if you were to pull it out, I know where
about to pass out sitting.
I
cannot listen to what you are saying.
Stachiw, this has plagued me. How old is this movie?
How long has this plagued
years?
you, man? This has been since 87?
This is what I'm saying, yes! How did it work?
You know what's scaring me is I'm picturing like giant door knocker nuts that are like kind of like lifting up.
He has to
the only way
picks
it would
them up
work.
one at a time.
Did he have elephantitis? Like, I mean, I get that guy was big, but like, was he that big?
Also, Chris, I love how casual you said that earlier. Just like, yeah, he put his nuts in a drawer. Like, dudes do this all the time. They're like, hey,
that's what they said. Well, here's the thing. No, I'm not saying it that way. I'm more saying that in the universe of the movie, they don't really raise an eyebrow at it. They're like, give him the drawer. Oh yeah, you're getting the drawer, dude. Like, that's the weird thing. Where it's like, that's okay. Like you said, like, how is that okay?
Well, and also, there's a flaw in the pan. What if a guy has the tiny nut sack?
Heather Drain asking the questions we all want.
Yeah, like this is why I will never get a Criterion Collection gig right here, because I say fucked up shit like this.
If there's a Criterion Collection version of Dragnet, though, you should. I'll petition
the three of us
have.
Well,
to
the movie will be playing in the background as we talking about nonsense.
If I get offered that gig, I'm like, I'm not doing it without my brothers. Okay?
I'm not doing it unless we're talking about dick vein.
Dick vein,
and the logistical nature of how one slams their dick in a drawer.
It doesn't make sense.
Was it his dick or his balls?
It could have been either, right? No, because he says it. He goes, "What I have is this drawer and your balls," and then slides the drawer toward him as if he's loading his nuts into a container to smash. Like what? And then he slams the drawer.
It's like
his nuts already weren't in the drawer. How did it happen?
It's like when you go to the natural food store and get the peanut butter without the salt and sugar. Maybe it's like that. I don't know.
Wow. I don't understand why they were thinking it was a good idea to threaten him by slamming his nuts in a drawer.
I don't understand why it was necessary to brutalize the guy at all. Like, hooray, police.
Well,
like when the rest of the movie seems to be kind of a takedown of police and police procedure, but in this case, it's like sort of reveling in the wrong part of it. Like, I think if in the 1960s or 70s you were to suggest that police were doing that would be the joke because no one would believe it. It was so ridiculous. In 87, we all knew it. I moved to Los Angeles like 3 years after this movie came out, and like 2 years after that, we had a big old riot because of this sort of behavior from the Los Angeles Police Department. So a little suspect that this was not only a joke in the movie, but like it's like a set piece joke.
Mm-hmm.
They make a point of it.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm glad you brought this point up because I actually found out some trivia about the scene. I don't know if either one of you know. The original punishment was not. Are you okay?
I can't even imagine what you're about to say.
I know. Were you looking at somebody literally putting their nuts in a drawer and slamming it?
Oh God.
Okay. Anyways,
sharing your screen. Come on.
Yeah, rude. Fucking rude.
I'm waiting to hear what you're gonna say.
No. But no. The original punishment was not the scrotum penile door, the shut door thing. It was actually, he brings out a turntable and he's like, I've got something for you if you don't like fess up, and it's City of Crime.
Wow. To enforce the law. Oh, just turn it off.
He's like, oh my God, I'll tell you everything.
You're killing me.
This is awful.
It was a long way to go for that.
How dare you? It was
Emil
a good show.
Emil Muzz just starts melting like in the stuff. Just
oh my God, yeah. Okay. He's like begging for them to punch him in the balls. Like, do anything you want to my scrotum. Punch it.
Slam it in the drawer a couple times.
Put it in the mouth of a diseased animal. I don't give a shit. Just don't play that awful song again. It's a good joke, damn it. Don't you dare
it is a funny joke.
I'm gonna stare at you. Listen. Okay, here's what I want to say about Dragnet before I forget entirely. Please. There are several lines of dialogue that have incorporated themselves into my life that I think all the time. I thought one today while driving, which is if somebody is driving slower than me on the freeway, I think vertical pedal on the right, which I always think that. Emil Muzz's line, they go, can we get you anything? This is the same scene. Chewing gum, Snickers bar. Like, what a reading.
I want a hamburger. No.
Yeah.
I want a cheeseburger. You'll get nothing and like it. That's what that always reminds me of. It's such a fucking weird choice.
But like, you know, at the top of the show, the one I said, like, there's I'm Muzz, Emil Muzz, and I'm a pagan. Like, these lines just, the movie ain't great overall, but those lines like stick in my head. And God, there's one other. Anyway, sorry.
City of Crime.
Oh my God.
I will tell you, you know what movie this movie reminds me of? Tonally, not so much, but time and a place. It's a little bit more sanitized than that movie, but this reminds me a lot of Fletch. All right?
Yeah, same sort of attitude, and the look of it is very, very similar.
Oh yeah, yeah, and something
same
about
setting,
mid 80s LA.
Right, but Fletch had a really solid script with characters with decent motivations that you could understand, as opposed to Dragnet, where
it's unnecessarily convoluted. It really.
I think they were honestly. I think they were trying to make a riff on Chinatown in some oblique way, which they needn't have done. This movie to me works really, really well when it's just the character stuff between Friday and Streebek. And that was what was good about the original TV show too. There was never these cases that were so outlandish that like the world was going to end. It was like some kid stole $5 from the guy down the street and they got to like sort it out. And it was about watching the way that they did it. So the whole overblown plot, first of all, either it's the pagans or either it's the smut industry, or, you know, if this grab bag of like shooting at 100 different villains, like doesn't make any sense to me. What are we talking about? I don't know.
No, I think that's an excellent point. And it's something I mentioned to the both of you earlier is like the weird accent palooza going on, because we have Dabney Coleman as Jerry Caesar, who's sort of like this weird, like Larry Flint, Hefner proxy, which I was like, man, Larry Flint's way cooler than this dude. But he's doing this weird, like swishy, like I'll see, like kind of like foghorn leghorn.
At least he doesn't have fake teeth like in Hot to Trot, where he's got these two like gigantic like chiclet teeth. Like
you mean the City of Crime movie?
Yeah, right. God. Hot to Trot, City of Crime. Dragnet meets Hot to Trot. Dan Aykroyd riding on a horse, voiced by John Candy.
Oh, poor John Candy.
Would you watch that movie? I would.
I saw. I don't know.
Mr. Ed being ridden by Dan Aykroyd, voiced by John Candy. I'd watch that movie.
Oh, I would too, actually.
I would need some of Father Malone's like anger weed for that. I need some like, I'd be like, God damn it.
My problem is I smoke. Here, listen. Hold on. You know what? Because you keep bringing it up. I smoke sativa because it keeps you productive.
It's true.
But what it also does is it keeps me awake.
Yep.
And I have trouble sleeping anyway. So what we were talking about here, Mondo, was a particular day where I hadn't slept in like 3 or 4 days, really. And then I woke up.
3 or 4 days?
Yes, Jesus. Are you sure that was weed? I don't think that's weed you're smoking, dude.
Man.
No.
3 or 4 days, that's meth. I mean, that ain't weed.
Listen, I know what a meth binge is like.
It's good. It's
this
good.
Ain't it?
It's good medicinal weed in Las Vegas. I think that's what it is.
I'm not saying I was awake fucking 24 hours a day. I'm saying I was sleeping 4 hours a day. Mm-hmm. But that's not enough.
No, it's not. No, I mean,
after a few days, that accumulates, and it makes me read texts and go, fuck the world, and I apologize.
Actually, I can sympathize because I've always had issues with sleeping. And sleeping like a normal person, even when I was like a kid. So I understand sleep deprivation. Also, I don't think it's called sativa. I think it's called Angriva.
Got him. See, she's the one. She's burning your ass now, not me, dog.
With love.
With love.
That's all right.
From C to reach out. Have you ever reached out and touched someone? He smacks him upside the head with a fucking
not legally.
book.
No, I'm joking. I don't know what the fuck that means. But back to Dragnet.
What does that
mean? Chewing gum, Snickers bar.
Jack O'Halloran is kind of, I think for me, he's my favorite part of this movie.
I call him Teets McGeets.
What did you say, Chris? He's what part of this movie?
He might be my favorite part of the movie.
I hate him in this movie.
Why?
I just think he's so arch in a movie that's kind of arch in general. He's way too much, and it's not a problem with him. Like, I like him and I love him in Superman 2, and I think he's actually pretty good here. But like, he's one of the reasons I think the movie swings too far into the comedic. Like, there's not enough serious going on in this movie.
I would agree. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like I said this about like Paul Feig's remake of Ghostbusters. To me, the problem with that movie is that everyone's a jokester. There's no stakes because everyone's like cracking wise.
That's one of the many problems with that movie.
And yes, but to me that was the main one. Like,
sure, yeah.
Like, the comedy couldn't land because everyone was making a joke.
Right.
Like, this one doesn't suffer from that because I think Commissioner or Kirkpatrick there and fucking the villains are pretty villainous, including Jack O'Halloran. But he's kind of like, maybe it's not his fault, but like, lingering on his dopey grin for more than a second is maybe not the best thing. Anyway, what?
I was trying to draw like a big thing of teeth. This is like,
oh yeah, his teeth in the movie.
That's it exactly. That's the.
Like
you know
that.
what? You could put that up, and Jack O'Halloran is in the house.
If I had my druthers, I would recast him with the Barbarian Brothers. Just for shits and giggles. And I would,
you know what? You're right. That would be better.
It would work better. I would recast, even though I do like Dabney Coleman and Christopher Plummer, I would cast Anthony James as the porn magnet.
Really?
Because that would it would be amazing. It would make me happy. This is really more about my whims than anything else. And I would recast Christopher Plummer with John Goodman because he can do a Southern accent. Christopher Plummer's accent.
87 John Goodman?
Hell yeah.
I would recast it by simply switching those two roles. I would have made Dabney Coleman the preacher and Christopher Plummer the porn magnate. It would have worked better. Because the problem is, when I was watching it this time, the Dabney Coleman character, Jerry Butler, is that what it is?
Jerry Caesar, not Jerry.
Jerry Caesar.
I don't know who's Jerry Butler.
Jerry Butler. Well, Jerry Butler
some guy in my family. My family's a Butler.
No,
anyway.
he was a great adult actor. Legit.
Right. Okay.
I love Jerry Butler for reals. Raw talent.
I'm in the porn neighborhood. So Jerry Caesar.
I'm in the porn neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen.
I always am.
Right.
The thing about the Jerry Caesar characters, it's clearly Hefner in that they kind of like are aping the like Holmby Hills Playboy Mansion and the bunnies everywhere kind of a thing. And he's dressed like Hefner, even though he's a little tackier. And then the lisp comes out, and like to me, that's the only sort of thing going on in the scene that's hinting at Larry Flint, and it's the easiest, lamest joke they could have gone with.
Yeah.
Like the fact that after the assassination attempt, motherfuckers, he lisped.
Yeah.
When he spoke.
Make fun of the paraplegic.
Yeah, really lame.
Who was a First Amendment fucking fighter and literally
right?
Yeah. And that irritated me. And also, it's like, fuck you guys. Like, make fun of Hefner all you want. Okay.
Right. I was all in for making fun of Hefner. Particularly because Hefner has always sort of, thrown up this image of like wholesome pornography. And like, if it's worth taking a satiric swipe at him. But again, this movie is not really interested in doing that.
No.
It's just another plot point. This movie is never interested in taking a swipe really at anything. It doesn't have a point of view. And that's its ultimate flaw. Like, I would like to see Joe Friday take on the porn industry, sincerely, and see what happens. That guy versus them could have been interesting. But it's just another part of the machinations for a plot that ultimately doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I think there's just too much going on. It's like you mentioned, there's the plot with the porno guys, there's the plot with the pagans, and then there's also the police commissioner.
Yeah. That was weird and
that
really
was like
not
the most
fleshed out.
No, that was like the most tacked on part, because she's
so in love with Christopher Plummer. I mean, he's so magnetic.
And then he just leaves her.
Yeah.
Because he wants the virgin.
Can I mention a weird connection between this movie and another podcast I do? I do a podcast called Wolf and Raisin about Banachek. George Papard in 1972, during the second season of Banachek, he canceled the show. He quit because he was going through a divorce and didn't want his future ex-wife, to get any money. And that was Elizabeth Ashley, who's the commissioner in this movie.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow. What a jerk.
What an asshole. I know.
And just think she had to take Dragnet because of it.
Come to find out, she was like already on stage, had won a Tony, was like getting into films and stuff, married him, had a kid, took time off. And then once she was going back into acting, suddenly their marriage was on the rocks. And then he's like, you can't have any money either. Oh, George Papard's the worst human being on the planet.
Hey, you're doing a podcast about him, and I do one about Steven Seagal, also one of the worst people on the
planet.
planet.
Seagal's awful.
Yeah.
But at least Picard has some good output,
I mean, hey, Under Siege 1 and 2.
Yeah. Well, Under Siege 2 for one line, Rich. You're listening.
the only line that he wrote, the only line that exists still. Jesus Christ.
What are we not going to talk about? His amazing reggae album?
Oh, Steven Seagal's reggae album.
Remember that disgusting like sex song he did?
Ugh.
What was it called?
I don't.
I worked with a guy that had it on his phone, and whenever it was real slow, he would play it and we'd laugh at it.
What's actually funny about this movie is this movie reminded me a lot of Steven Seagal and Keenen Ivory Wayans in The Glimmer Man.
Oh my God, yeah.
But you know what and the reason it reminded me of it is because the movie, I think at its core, like you said, Father Malone, it inherently has an interesting story that could have been something, like an interesting concept at the heart of it. Like, Dragnet meets the porno industry of the 80s in LA. And Glimmer Man has the same thing. It's Steven Seagal chasing a serial killer. And then they fucking ruin it. Because that movie goes down a really weird path. And then this movie goes down an equally weird path. And neither of the movies ever get back to and or have anything to say about, frankly, anything, because they're saying too much, but they're not saying anything at all. And that's
like, what is this movie? Is it like a cultural pardon me, a culture clash thing with like old guard versus new, with like the young sort of hip police guy and the old guard sort of thing? Is it like 50s mentality versus 80s mentality? Like, is it filth versus like what, you know?
There was some stuff they could have mined there. There were a lot. I mean, again, that's like 4 directions they could have gone. That's 4 different movies right there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like taking Joe Friday and like having him transfer into, say, Miami Vice could have been, if they wanted to like satirize the original Dragnet, then do that. You know what I mean? Or if you want to satirize like police in general now by dropping a Dragnet character who's like the best cop ever amidst the crime and corruption of LA, awesome, do that. But like, they don't do any of that. And like, even the sort of cultural divide between Pep Streebek and Joe Friday, there's really none. They're kind of the same character. It's just that one eats sushi. Like, they're basically the same. They work. They have the same work ethic. They're good guys. I don't know.
And it gets to the point where Pep Streebek has had Friday rub off on him so much that he does that thing where he's like, loosen up your bed, fix your hair. And don't you know, it's like, wow, it didn't take much. Like,
right. Well, it should have taken a little more, right?
Yeah. I mean, I actually have in my notes, like at the 30-minute mark, I was like, is he like the manic pixie dream partner? It's like,
yes, he is.
I mean, it's and there's like some inconsistencies because it's like, okay, he's the guy that knows all the bait girls instead of Playmate. It's called Bait, which is really lame. I did like the other magazine name that Dabney Coleman mentions later called Field and Cream magazine.
Field and Cream. Sign me up.
It's so
that'll
gross.
be appearing in Wolf and Raisin in the next episode.
I love it. I think Dick Vane's going to be doing an interview.
Dick Vane Dyke.
Oh,
that'll be my stage name.
That'll be your and
Dick Vane Dyke,
and I'll be Dick Vane Drain. We'll have like DVD as our initials.
Father Dick Vane.
No, I'll be your manager.
Oh my god! And you totally have to get a Guido stash.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I manage Dick Vane.
Naturally, I'll do that anyway.
But it's like he's this, he's this wacky guy and he loves the ladies. He loves titties. He's wearing women's underwear. But then he eats a plate of fruit and gets on to Joe Friday for eating a chili dog. I'm like, if he's like this wacky dude that's into titties and beer, shouldn't he be the one ordering the chili dog? I'm not trying to stereotype.
He's just the opposite of Joe. It's
wacky.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, and Tom Hanks can't really pull it off. Like,
he's too wholesome.
I mean, look, like I said,
even in 1987, he's too wholesome.
He's too wholesome for the guy who like knows every stripper's name, certainly,
and bangs bangs other police officers. It's not. I like Tom Hanks in this movie. He's just not. He could never be that character, no matter how hard he tried.
Who would you guys would like to see?
Play his partner in this?
Yeah. Who do you think would pull off playing that kind of guy?
I think they went the wrong way by making him the sort of wacky or kind of, basically that's a Bill Murray character. Everything after Bill Murray is a Bill Murray character, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I think they should have gone like 100% the opposite and given Joe Friday like a really serious guy, like to deal with. Like,
even more serious than himself?
Yeah, but 80s serious. You know what I mean? Like, then we could have had Joe Friday come up against himself. They could have been talking.
He would be like surprised at how hard his partner is.
Yes.
His partner just like ices
everyone
people and he's like,
Joe
what
Friday.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like Batman. It would essentially be like, what if 1960s Batman was on the 1980s police force?
Right, and Joe Friday's like, Jesus Christ, this guy's a hard ass. Like, that would be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a good movie. That would be a movie worth writing and making.
It's not too late.
With a better soundtrack.
because
City of Crime comes back.
Yeah.
Let's make this movie, and we'll bring City of Crime back, and we'll bring Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd back to open the song.
Actually,
you guys remember us from 1987.
I think we should change the language. The next time you see a movie that's really terrible, somebody's like, dude, what'd you think about this movie? And you just say, City of Crime, man.
City of Crime.
City of Crime.
It was a true City of Crime movie.
You guys, I invite you both to have sex with yourselves.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
So is
But why are you so angry?
You gotta grab life with gusto.
You're like, I got a drawer right here off camera.
I'm smashing it. I'm gonna smash it flat like a bookmark.
You can't see my right hand.
That's fair. I did like Harry Morgan in the movie, though.
Loved
he's
Harry
great.
Morgan in it.
Right. And
He was awesome.
It is kind of fun that this is a canonical sequel to the original show.
It really is. And see, that's why it's kind of like them dropping the ball kind of sucks, because this isn't a reimagining. This is a direct sequel.
This is a legit continuation.
That's Harry Morgan as a captain now.
Yeah, as the character from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we should probably mention, anybody listening to this who hasn't seen it, like Joe Friday, like the Aykroyd character is the nephew.
Yeah.
Of the OG Joe Friday.
Not like us saying that, like the movie says that in the first like 2 minutes.
I'm saying it.
We probably should have said that before Dick Fane.
We're an hour in and we're only now getting to the part where
By the way,
did you know this is a movie?
This is a movie about detectives.
It's a movie about Christopher Plummer wearing a goat mask.
Oh, here's one other thing I do need to get in that I really like about this movie. And this I discovered watching it multiple times. I could watch straight 2 hours of Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks looking at each other, pointing, looking where they're pointing and nodding to each other, and then going out of frame. It's a nod to the old Dragnet, like it's a parody of the original Dragnet because they did that a lot. But I don't know. I love it.
I like as much as Tom Hanks is miscast, I was trying to think, because Father Malone didn't answer the goddamn question.
Who would I cast?
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Like now?
Yes.
Who would you have cast in the 80s? If you're having to recast the Tom Hanks role, and it still has to be the Tom Hanks character.
I know. Wait, I have an answer. Tom Noonan.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Of Tom Noonan.
Fuck.
If it's Mads Mikkelsen, though, I changed my answer about Pound Town.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You're not taking my Mads to Downtown. He's mad for it.
I'm trying to think who in the 80s was like a big deal. You Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry.
Who was a big deal in the 80s that could have been Tom Hanks's like replacement?
John Belushi. That's who obviously the part is written for.
Jerry.
Just like Spies Like Us was written for Belushi, just like Ghostbusters was written for Belushi. Like this was,
Jim Belushi, no.
No,
Jim Belushi.
No.
But this was for John Belushi?
Yeah, I guarantee you that this script originated with Aykroyd thinking, I'll be Joe Friday, you'll be my partner. And that's how it got written.
So just them doing Blues Brothers again, but not Blues Brothers?
Right. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I honestly did try and get my hands on some of the earlier drafts of the script. I couldn't. I could only get the shooting script, which doesn't help anything because by then Mankiewicz had already rewritten it. And I don't mean to sound like I'm coming down on Mankiewicz because I think he's a good screenwriter. Obviously, he saved Superman, and I think Man with the Golden Gun is next to a couple of others. It's a really good movie, but it's actually it's my favorite just because it's got Christopher Lee in it, and it's on an island, and there's a third nipple. But anyway, I like Mankiewicz.
I thought you were going to say Hervé Villechaize is in the movie, and that's
I love Hervé.
No, he's a detriment to the film. What's his character's name?
Forbidden Zone. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Fuck yes.
Let's talk about another scene in this movie that's so good, where randomly you can tell this must have been a reshoot, where Aykroyd is waiting on a corner and he gets accosted by thugs, and then he has to lay down the law with these punks.
And
the only ethnic characters in 1987 Los Angeles can be found late at night demanding your wallet so they can buy their own smokes.
Well, and that's what the Asian guy in the group has nunchucks.
He has nunchucks.
The only thing that was missing is I'm surprised they didn't have a musical sting when he showed up going. That was like the only thing that would have made it even more racist than it already was. Right.
But hey, Joe Friday knows how to use
font.
He knows how to use those. He knows how to use those nunchucks, ladies and gentlemen.
He does until you get attacked with a barrel or barrel lid.
A trash can lid. Oh God, that
So,
was. Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's like smoking the whole time. Like, oh, that's cool. Like the fact that this movie sort of takes on the porn industry while very, very leeringly shooting the strip club scene is is a problem. I'm really taking this movie apart, but I do want people listening to know that I really like it. It's a breezy flick, and you should watch it. The whole pagan sequence is great. Like I never not enjoy that sequence.
Just the facts, man.
Let's make it quiet. Yeah. No, I mean,
why do you guys hate the pagan sequence?
No, that's like one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh, okay, good. Somebody back me up then. Jesus Christ, they're staring at me.
No, I mean, I feel like they could have, like, of course, it probably would have made it a lot toothier of a movie, but like, because you have like with the whole plumber character, kind of a hint at the whole moral majority being like the truly insidious thing, which was absolutely 100% accurate and very timely for 1987 or now.
I was about to say or always. I feel
or
like.
Always, right? But yeah, so it's just, but it's like, yeah, it's like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of just weak. Like it's a little weak in that. I will say though, going back to Tom Hanks, I did enjoy him in this movie. Like I agree, like it's a little bit miscasting, but it made me actually kind of be like, oh man, I used to really like seeing this guy in movies before Forrest Gump kind of just, like, I don't know if you guys like Forrest Gump, no offense, but I fucking hate it.
I haven't seen it as an adult.
You are so lucky. I saw it as a kid and that was enough, but just the whole like,
this seems like some melancholy shit to me. That's what it seems.
I saw it. The last time I saw it was in the theater, and I liked it when I saw it. I mean, because I like Zemeckis' filmmaking style, even if the movie is shit. Like, there's something to see, sort of visually. Yeah, I think Tom Hanks has been good since then, though.
I'm sure.
But has he been interesting though? I think is a different question.
Yeah, I think his performance in Saving Private Ryan is a lot better than his performance is overshadowed by all the spectacle of that film. But it's a really good performance.
Do you want to hear somebody who thought that Dan Aykroyd had a good performance worthy of an Oscar nomination?
Yes.
Yeah, was that Driving Miss Daisy, right?
No. Gene Siskel said Dan Aykroyd deserved a nomination for this movie.
I agree with him.
I agree. I kind of agree too.
I read that, and then when I watched it again this afternoon, I that was in my head the whole time, and I was like, he's right. Like it is the most committed performance I've ever seen from him, and it's one of the most committed performances I've seen.
You agree, Heather?
He's great. I think the Oscars are shit. So I think
that out of the picture. That notwithstanding, because I think we all agree the Oscars are complete dog
I love Aykroyd too much to give him an Oscar. He's better than an Oscar. Fuck that. Like it's all award shows are just like student council for people with money. It's bullshit. Support artists by giving them money so they can pay their bills. And by artists, I mean myself, Chris, and Father Malone.
And Mike White.
I love Mike.
Anybody that we work with, you should support them. Because
absolutely. But no, in all seriousness, no, I think Aykroyd's great. And it is a great performance. And I that's the problem is I think comedy is always kind of just like, like the three genres that are looked down upon is obviously adult, horror, and comedy. But those are arguably, I think, the three hardest ones to make anything good.
I agree. And they're the ones that are not taken legitimately by the Academy, as if that's some... But then they add the, whatever, Viewers' Choice Awards, and it's just a bunch of assholes voting for bullshit on Twitter, so,
Well, yeah, it's a popularity contest. And, fuck
the thing that where they were trying to not make a popularity contest ultimately became one anyways.
I mean, I think creative people, not to get too serious, but I think the only thing we should ever be competitive with is ourselves. Like, being competitive with other artists just seems shitty.
I agree.
In my opinion, but...
I think here's how they should fix the Oscars. This is Carrie Fisher's idea, actually. She said, how can it be a Best Picture unless they all made the same movie? That's what they ought to do. If they want to continue the Oscars, then make it an actual contest. Here's the film we want you to make. Here's 8 filmmakers. Go make that movie. We'll see who makes the best one you made. That's the Oscar.
That's more exciting than anything they've ever even come up with.
Yeah.
Even more so than having Will Smith go and slap Chris Rock.
And as far as like the production of the show goes, Paul Hirsch the editor of Star Wars, posted on Facebook. He was like, just film it in the afternoon and edit it. The end. Why is it live? It doesn't need to be. It'll be a 2-hour solid show. Nobody gets cut off. Like, you focus on what you need to focus on. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Why hasn't anybody done that in fucking 50 years?
Now they never will, though, to be fair.
Because nobody's going to watch anything.
Well,
unless they will with the giant publicity stunt of that slap. So,
well, there's actually a better way to fix it, I think. With a flamethrower.
I was like, get rid of them altogether.
Fuck it. Fuck that shit. I hate it. I hate it even more than City of Crime.
Oh.
Well then.
That's the city of slime. Slime.
It's the
slime
city of
city.
slime. It's
Slime City.
Seriously, think about how many great artists never won anything. You know, like truly great artists, like men and women who like really sacrificed and toiled. You know,
I would say most great artists haven't won anything.
Exactly.
Most great artists don't even get recognized until they're long dead.
Horderowski had to crowdfund for a movie. Okay,
did the
but
Mitchell
Michael
brothers
Bay
ever win
hasn't.
anything?
Well, they probably won like a AVN.
Do you think? I gotta look that up because they deserve it.
I've actually only seen one Mitchell Brothers movie, and I bet you won't guess which one it is.
Was it the biblical one?
No. I need to see that though.
Cinderella.
Did they make Cinderella?
Wasn't that them?
I mean, that was a softcore movie. That wasn't the Mitchell Brothers.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Who are you?
They had a fairy tale themed fuckfest there.
Which is also the name of
Dick.
Dick.
He said, and I quote, fuckfest.
Okay, yeah. Dick Vane's second album, Fairy Tale Fuckfest.
Fairy Tale Fuckfest.
Actually, and then our third album would be...
That's side two.
Then our third album would be Sci-Fi Suckfest. Just shitloads of alien dicks everywhere.
Oh my god, can we have a song about Slee Stacks?
Yes.
Sleaze.
It's just that hissing sound to a beat.
And yet somehow it would probably be better than City of Crime.
Oh, it would be way better than City of Crime.
I'm telling you, I'm going to go to an antique mall one of these days, and that fucking thing is going to be sitting at the end of a cap of vinyls, and it's going to sit there, and I'm going to see it. I'm going to buy that fucking vinyl, and I'm going to come home and put it on my record player, and my house is going to explode. You know
what's going to happen? You remember that movie Black Devil Doll from Hell? It's going to be like that. You're going to be taking a shower, and that album's going to be sitting on the toilet looking at you, going, fuck yeah. and all of a sudden you're gonna be making love with that album, but then the album's gonna like be blowing demonic smoke in your face, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, god damn!" I'm literally that's in the movie. Okay,
I'm gonna put a link on my link tree to that video, and I'm gonna encourage everyone of City of Crime. I'm gonna encourage everyone.
You should put that on your link tree. Do it.
I'm definitely going to now, and.
You know, one of these days, you're gonna get to talk to Dan Aykroyd. And you're gonna.
I've come close, and I chickened out. But go ahead.
What is that? Wait.
He came to. I used to in the '90s worked at a movie theater. I was a projectionist in a movie theater in Santa Monica. We had a lot of premieres and a lot of like cast and crew screenings. And a limo pulled up, and then the limo parked, and then Dan Aykroyd got out because he drove himself in a limo. And like was running, you could tell he was like late to get to the movie, and like I wanted to run up and talk to him, but he was late, so like I said to just let him like go about his business. But I just loved that the fucking limo pulled up and he was driving it.
That's swagger.
He probably wasn't cashing all those Dragnet residual checks. That's why.
The City of Crime.
Yeah. When he pulled up to the curb, was he playing City of Crime? Can you imagine that shit? Rolls down the window. Hey man, where can I get to the movie theater? It's the City of Crime. And you're just like, what the fuck is happening now?
Oh my god! Chris, you haven't seen Black Devil Doll from Hell?
Apparently not.
Wow.
You know, Heather, I haven't seen a lot of the movies.
I haven't seen Glimmer Man.
But you've seen Hot to Trot, right?
I have seen it, sadly. I was a kid. I was literally like 10 years old. Okay, do not touch me.
Oh, I'm not talking to you, Mondo.
Hot to Trot's a real piece of shit. It's
terrible.
It's Bobcat Goldthwait can't save that movie.
I've seen the movie. I was working as an usher in a movie theater that played that movie.
And you were like, it is a genius work. How dare you two?
It was great. It was fantastic.
You heathens.
You know, Father Malone, to your point, I do like this movie a fair amount.
If it's on, I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to put it on, but I'm not going to turn it off.
I think for me, it's the Dan Aykroyd performance.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And what I'm saying, so like in the pagan scene, like the sort of scenes between Aykroyd and Hanks, like that hints at the movie that it kind of wanted to be, which is Hanks calling out Joe Friday on all of his shit, like
his weird anachronisms.
Right. That and like during the pagan sequence in particular, like with like PAGAN, people against good pagan, like you think so? Like
yeah, good job, Joe. Right. It's so funny. It's the funniest part of the movie.
Right, but he doesn't do that for the rest of the movie, and it's like, why didn't they recognize like, oh, that's the chemistry of these two characters, like this blowhard and this fucking piss
guy who
taker.
can't take anything seriously.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know who could have done the role if you're gonna have it this kind of character? Maybe like Robert Downey Jr., like a young Robert Downey Jr.
100%.
Oh God, he was so good in Back to School.
Yeah,
I love him in Back to School.
Oh my God,
they need someone with
my favorite thing.
They need someone with a little bit more edge than Tom Hanks, but not to the point where it's like unbelievable.
You're right, and what's funny is I'm thinking of him in Back to School, Robert Downey Jr. Like the take a hike, you elitist fraternity scumbag. Like I believe how angry he is, and that transferred over to Dragnet would have been welcome.
Oh my God. I mean, not to mention that scene where Keith Gordon's all depressed wearing black sunglasses. And he's like, so what's this look here? Are you are you blind? Huh? Are you deaf? Well, let's see if you hear this. And he like throws himself on the floor with his like legs up in the air. He's saying, do me? Like,
yeah. That's Robert Downey has always been awesome.
Yeah, that's that. No, for me, like when I think of like who could have been in this movie to replace Tom Hanks, that would have given it that little bit of edge. Like a '80s RDJ would have been great.
Yeah.
I have a hot take.
Oh boy.
If you're talking edge, I mean this is horrible, but I'm entertained by the visual. Is Blackie Lawless from Wasp as the partner?
Oh.
But Chris, are you familiar with Wasp?
Nope.
No, Chris is too cool for Lost. Chris doesn't follow trends.
You're too cool for Wasp?
That's right.
They did it. Come on. They actually, speaking of moral panic, they had one of the Filthy 15 that the PMRC, headed by Tipper Gore, attacked.
Interesting.
Did you know that?
I've heard of that, but I didn't. I've never heard of Wasp before.
So you
was that the Daniel Roebuck episode where he exploded? Is that why they got dinged?
Did what?
No, I'm just asking.
What are you talking
and Lost.
We're talking about Wasp, bro.
Wasp.
The band Wasp.
Oh, Wasp. I thought we were talking about the television show Lost.
I've never seen Lost.
Hello.
You were so high, dude.
Hello.
Wasp.
Hello. Beaming in Father Malone from out in outer space.
Listen,
hello.
No.
You're smoking that shirt.
It's good, dude. It's good shit. It's good shit. I'm with you. How can we take this movie seriously when it doesn't take itself seriously?
No, it doesn't. It's a light and frothy mid-'80s, confection.
Fletch has more of an edge than this movie does.
Yeah, well, most things have more of an edge than this movie. This movie takes no stand at all. And in addition to the sort of the sort of creepier elements of, like, say, torturing a potential suspect, that tank that they were so proudly showing off because the LAPD had just acquired it, the battering ram.
Have a nice day.
Man, oh man. Like that is such a symbol of like everything wrong with the LAPD, and like here it is like on display with triumphant fucking music playing behind it. Like
they did it in Naked Gun 2 as well.
They did. And I get it. It was like a new thing, but like Jesus Christ, that hasn't aged well, let's say. No. I know their intent was good, but it hasn't aged well. It
hasn't aged well, even more so that the LAPD in this movie's universe have a F-14 fighter jet as well.
That was legit in my notes. I was like, LAPD plane?
Yeah, question mark? What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
One of the stranger parts of this movie is the way the film ends, where Chris Plummer gets away, and then all of a sudden, there's just an F-15 flying next to him with Dan Aykroyd.
What are they going to do?
I think Dan Aykroyd
Are they going to shoot him down?
I guess so. I've been watching a lot of movies with people on planes and figuring out ways to get them down or land the plane. I watched Turbulence last night. I don't know if you guys have ever seen.
Lucky you.
Yeah, this was pretty good.
Yeah, it was great.
I like that movie. Come on. You don't like it?
No.
I mean, Ray Liotta's fun.
But yeah, because he's Ray Liotta. But like, I'd rather watch Something Wild again than watch Turbulence.
I've never seen Something Wild.
I haven't seen Turbulence.
Turbulence is effectively John. There's it's Ray Liotta playing Ted Bundy on an airplane that he takes.
Why did you watch this? That sounds
because so logical progression of the last week of my life went from Executive Decision, which is Seagal.
Of course.
Great movie, by the way. That's legit.
It is a good movie.
Legit top 10 action movies I've ever seen. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it immensely.
Opening 20 minutes. Right?
Oh my God. The thing with have you seen it, Heather?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. Do you know the twist of the movie?
He's a woman? I don't know. What is it?
I kind of don't even want to tell Heather that you need to watch Executive Decision if you don't know the twist.
I probably won't watch it unless you have me like on.
It's a legit like fun movie. Like it's
it's a fun movie. You go ahead.
It's Kurt Russell. It's Kurt Russell.
This will make if you tell her the twist, you'll watch the movie.
That's fair. So imagine a Steven Seagal movie where 20 minutes into the movie, the Steven Seagal character, actually played by Seagal, accidentally dies.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, he dies.
I've heard, yeah.
And then it's like the rest of the movie is them being like, well, none of us are Seagal, so we have to figure out a way to fix it.
No, the rest of the movie is them going like, hey, we got Kurt Russell and John Leguizamo here. We're all right. Fuck that Seagal.
Oliver Platt. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Executive Decision's great, but it went from Executive Decision to the jingoist nightmare of Air Force One, which at this point, if you watch it now, it almost feels like a movie that should have been a parody because of how jingoistic and hyper-nationalist it is. Then to Turbulence, another movie on an airplane. This one happened to feature Ray Liotta. It's so good.
You should watch Airplane.
I like that movie.
Exactly. Airplane's awesome.
Airplane. What about Airplane 2, the sequel? No love for that?
No, I like it.
Shatner?
I haven't seen it in a while. I saw it once.
I haven't seen it. I'd say it's been years since I've seen the sequel.
Well, you guys are ready for a review, I guess.
Are you going to tell us to watch Caddyshack 2 next?
Oh, God,
Dan
no. That's so hateful. Don't do that.
I think, Father Malone, haven't you gone on record defending that movie?
Ew.
Maybe. I feel like you have.
Ew.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
It's Dan Aykroyd. It's the power of Aykroyd.
Actually, in that case, I'm not defending Aykroyd. I think he turns in a horrible performance in a check cashing grab.
That's a nice way of putting that movie.
Thank you. Directed by Alan Arkish. You know my love for Mr. Arkish, so I can't really slander that flick. But
look at you! Whoa!
I don't have the movie doesn't enter my consciousness, so I don't really have any.
He has a big house because of it.
I know it's terrible, but I also know the reason I defend it is what's his name? Randy Quaid's performance in the movie is fucking great, and he's really funny in every scene he's in. So that to me doesn't redeem the movie, but it makes the movie at least not like a total waste of time.
Randy Quaid, known sane person.
I miss Randy Quaid. Like,
me too.
Because he like Freaked. We talked about Freaked earlier.
Back to Freaked.
Oh my God, he's so great in Freaked. And
he makes that movie. Like, that movie's amazing, but that movie is legendary because of his performance. His performance is so good, you kind of forget that the movie is like an effects extravaganza. That's how funny and good he is.
Oh my God, him and Brooke Shields. I love like that.
Faddle.
Styrofoam cup.
Bad for the environment.
I have to say, I found out something about Tom Mankiewicz while looking up notes for this. Is he directed Delirious?
Yeah.
But you know who's
With
in
John
Delirious?
Candy. John Candy.
You know who else
horse.
You know who else is in it?
Charles Rocket.
Charles fucking Rocket. I'm so proud of you,
shit.
Chris.
I knew where you were going with that one, Heather.
You know me. Do you know
what else Charles Rocket is in that I happen to be a fan of?
Anything good?
A little movie called Hocus Pocus, baby.
He is in Hocus. Yeah, he's the dad in Hocus Pocus.
He's great in Hocus Pocus. I almost, for some reason, I misremember him as being in Coneheads.
He was not in Coneheads.
Okay, he's not in Coneheads.
No.
I like that Coneheads movie. Speaking of Dan Aykroyd.
That movie,
No, he was in. No, Charles Rocket was in It's Pat, which is
I
dodged
wrote about,
one bullet.
No, I wrote about It's Pat recently, which you can
okay.
read over at mondoheather.com. But It's Pat has some. It's not a good movie, but it's not as awful as people make it. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I'm gonna shout out to a friend of mine named Jay Buell, who's in the crowd scene of the It's Pad movie during during the concert scene. He's like,
oh my god, he got to see Wayne.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like Wayne's in it.
Yes.
And Charles Rocket. And Charles Rocket.
Still a terrible movie. Don't watch it.
No, watch it for Charles Rocket. Charles Rocket's fucking amazing in it. He's so good.
Watch Max Headroom instead.
No, watch both of them.
Okay, fine.
Watch Hocus Pocus.
And then watch Albert Pune's Down Twisted, which is a really underrated movie.
I need to watch that again, actually.
Yeah, Down Twisted's really legit good. So I can't say It's Pat is legit good, but it's interesting.
Albert Pune, known Captain America filmmaker. Albert Pune.
That's the best one.
Yep.
That's from the movie.
Sweet.
That's the true Captain America that everybody wanted to see was the
Matt Salinger. Yeah,
the fake ears. Captain America with fake ears.
That chunk of fucking wood, Matt Salinger. So inspiring. And you know what? I think the Red Skull should be from Italy.
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, if Captain America has fake ears, everything's out the fucking window by that point.
The fake ears is the best part.
I just don't like the way the mask fits on my head. Then fucking fix it. Don't give him fake fucking ears.
Yeah, how about just cut a hole and put his ears through it, dummies?
Yeah. I'm really glad we decided to talk about this movie because I think I found a good trio here moving forward to pair the three of us off. Right? This is pretty good.
Well, have we found our niche? What is that niche? Light comedy
Gary
that should have
Sinise?
been better?
Gary Sinise.
The Gary Sinise podcast. Talking all about Gary Sinise.
That means we have to do Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah. That should be the next movie we talk about is Forrest Gump.
Fuck, no, please.
Why not? I haven't
don't want
seen
to
it.
watch it again. I don't want to watch it again.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
No,
I love parodies of that in the 90s were just vomit-inducing.
It's that movie.
I'm going to defend the movie.
Oh, God.
Sorry, gang.
Defend the sequel that never happened that featured him going into space with a monkey, because that's the interesting movie that we didn't get.
No, I'm going to defend the movie that everyone saw because it was actually made. The scene in the film...
book still exists, bro.
Doesn't matter. The scene in the movie where he is about to be shipped off to Vietnam and he's gone to visit Jenny, and the party is going on, the Black Panther party. That scene. The moment where he sees Jenny being struck and it goes into slow motion and Hurricane by Bob Dylan is playing, that and his walk to punch that guy is a transcendent cinematic moment. I think even you can hate everything about that movie. That one shot, that one sequence makes that movie for me.
I actually, the scene that I do remember from the movie.
You remember that scene? Is that what you're saying?
No, the scene I remember is when it was what's the actor who plays Bubba?
Mike McKelty Williamson.
Right. I remember seeing the scene that I remember was it was him and Tom Hanks on the Bubba Gump boat, and they were naked feeding each other shrimp.
I don't remember that scene.
I couldn't figure out if Heather thought I was going to joke about something or not, because Heather was like sitting there trying to figure out what I was going for. But yeah, there was a scene where there was like tartar sauce involved, and there was a lot of shrimp.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
and then
that may have been Forrest Pump My Ass.
No, Chris. No, I remember that scene because they started playing "Lay Lady Lay" by Bob Dylan.
Yeah, Forrest Hump.
Nicely done, Mondo.
Yeah.
This ain't Forrest Gump triple export parody.
Oh my god! No, that movie. I don't know. I found it very like emotionally exploitative. And,
100%.
And the whole this whole thing where you're supposed to feel bad, like, Jenny should have loved him, and it's like, but he's got the mind of a child. It'd be like Kevin's, doesn't he?
Whoa!
Like,
of course.
What?
Of course.
I'm just kidding. Yes.
Oh my god!
He
I mean,
does.
so what she's supposed to? Oh yes, I want to have
Whoa.
Are people saying that she should have loved him?
Oh yeah, no, I've heard so many people say, "Oh, Jenny was a bitch," and it's like,
fuck those people.
I know, right? But also that movie it's just so obvious. It's like that.
And you know what?
It's Oscar bait.
It's so funny, Heather, because you're absolutely right. Like the movie is just a machine trying to manipulate you into an emotion. But I gotta say, I don't know how we're talking about Forrest Gump, but
what do you mean? We're talking about a Tom Hanks movie. It ain't that far off. It's not like we're talking about fucking Tremors or something. Well, remember in a Serbian film, like what the fuck are you guys?
Okay, but in the early portion of the movie, young Forrest and young Jenny, when there's a line about Jenny coming over and like she always wanted to stay at my place, like she was scared to go home. I think it was that dog. That line makes me cry every time I hear it, thinking about this poor girl and the bullshit she's going on with. So I know the movie's maudlin, and I know it was designed to make me do that, but it makes me do it. So how can I deny it? It's like saying like Hanson is a terrible band, but that fucking Mbop song stuck in my head for 5 years. So like, who's winning, them or me?
I will tell you that I am glad Forrest Gump exists solely for the Weird Al version.
Oh, I love
Lump,
agree.
but Gump instead.
He's
Gump. It's in his head. Da-da. And Weird Al's bald. Yeah. Gump sat alone in a shopping. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Forrest Gump's a great movie because of that song.
I still can't go there. No,
fuck it all. We figured out the secret.
Oh my god. No, I can know. I mean, Malone, I can respect that. I mean, I because I'm a belief. I'm not a fascist. Like if I hope I'm not a fascist. I don't know. But no, if something moves you,
Heather Drain, cinema fascist.
That's
a documentary. What's your quantifier? Cinema fascist.
That's my new Twitter bio. But no, but I mean, if something moves somebody, that's what art is all about. Like, even if it doesn't move me, if it moves somebody, it genuinely, fuck it. Life is short, and they're the horrible people doing horrible things on this planet. Somebody liking a movie or a song or a book, it's not a crime. Granted, I don't like Forrest Gump. I feel like it doesn't have a real heart to it. Like, a movie that makes me cry would be like Hodorowski's Dance of Reality. That movie makes me weep like a baby. Like, I feel the pulse in it. I feel the heart in it.
Well, and the question...
you can't cry at both?
Whoa.
Forrest Gump doesn't make me cry. It just makes me upset because I feel, to me, it's like a stripper. Like, it's like, this isn't coming at me with love.
Right.
Or genuine.
That's the point. Yeah, no, and I was about to say this, like something similar. The question I kind of have, now that we're here on this topic, is a movie that exploits your emotions intentionally, is that as valid as a movie that just gets an emotional reaction from you? Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends on how skillfully you've been manipulated. Like, I think the movie that
without realizing it, you mean?
Yeah, I think if the movie is designed to make you do that, like, because what you're describing to me is like also what a horror movie is.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
but the best horror movies,
am I going to be mad at a horror movie because it scared me? Right.
No, but to the same time, the best horror movies the best horror movies anymore use jump scares sparingly.
Right.
Which is emotional manipulation because they know how to do it without it.
But a skillfully done jump scare to me is just as valid, and I'm not gonna take anything away from an otherwise great movie because they resorted to the basest version, as long as they did it well.
That's fair. I guess the real question I had is why didn't Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump? Why didn't he bring Dan Aykroyd back to do City of Crime, the Forrest Gump version? I love shrimp. Oh, is
that the Art of Noise got involved too? Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, you know what still blows my mind to this day? Forrest Gump is one of the few movies, dare I say the only movie, that exists that has a fucking themed restaurant, that has been successful for 30 fucking years.
What about Twin Peaks?
That has nothing to do with the show. That has to do with breasts.
Wait a minute. Is that a booby joke?
I was so disappointed because when I first heard like they had one like in the area, I got excited thinking it was going to be a David Lynch. and I looked it up and I was like, oh god damn it! Like this is
just fucking Hooters.
I used to work at a year-round haunted house on the Las Vegas Strip called the Goratorium.
That's awesome.
And we were next to a Twin Peaks, and
God.
Oh my God, we had to ride this freight elevator, and we were just like covered in wounds and blood and carrying chainsaws, and all these like skinny girls just going like, eh.
But no, I mean Bubba Gump is, every boardwalk and tourist trap's favorite restaurant. They have one at the Navy Pier in Chicago.
Have you been?
They have one at fuck no.
Nor have I.
Why would I? Who goes to Bubba Gump? The same people that go to Hard Rock?
Apparently, yeah, a lot of fucking people because they're everywhere.
Are they everywhere? Or are they in places where
they're
I don't want to
be?
I think both.
Right, they're everywhere, and yet they're places I like. The restaurants that are in Times Square. I don't think I have any interest in going to them outside of Times Square. Let's put it that way.
What about Subway?
Named after actually, I don't know if you know this, Chris. The sandwich chain, super chain Subway, is based off the Christopher Lambert movie.
I thought it was based off of that scene in
Oh my God, wouldn't that be the greatest sandwich chain of all time?
I would actually eat at Subway.
Spiky hair.
I would totally eat at Subway if it was like that.
All your employees got to wear the wig that makes you look like Christopher Lambert.
Yes.
Subway. Oh.
I mean, there is only one way to answer the question as to whether or not Bubba Gump shrimp is good. We have to find a way to all be in Las Vegas to go, because there is one in Vegas, I'm sure.
It's true.
Probably at the Planet Hollywood or the Luxors.
I mean, if we're all in Las Vegas, that seems like a crime to not.
No, Chris, on one
go
side,
to Bubba Gump?
Yes.
Well, Rainforest Cafe may be more our speed.
Well, okay, Rainforest Cafe is now where Goratorium was.
Right.
Oh, wow.
We were sandwiched between a Twin Peaks and the Bubba Gump.
You never ate at Bubba Gump and you worked next to a Bubba Gump?
No, first of all, they don't let you in when you're wearing a leather mask.
Are you sure? It might depend on the kind of leather mask there, dude. Did it have a zipper on it?
No, man. Look, I tried that one too. They weren't going for that either.
Well, this guy's it's Forrest Gump, not Forrest Gimp, motherfucker.
Yes,
okay?
it is.
Unzip it. Life is like a box of chocolates. Shut your mouth, Gimp.
Forrest Gimp would have been a better movie.
I would watch that movie. Forrest Gimp.
Why isn't there a porn already?
Well, there is apparently a porn parody of Saving Private Ryan. It's called Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Lovely. I mean, hey.
I haven't seen it, but it makes sense.
Right. Me either. I just know it's good.
No, it's great. Yeah.
It's a real good one.
The best. And I refuse to rent this because it looked dreadful. But years and years and years ago, a friend of mine, my friend Shannon and I, used to go to back rooms back when video stores were sort of thing, and we tried to find we had a game who could find the most ridiculous title, and she won because she found one called "Dude, Where's My Clit?"
Nice. A takedown of the patriarchy. Yeah.
I know. And I she always won though. She was so good. She also found one called The Courtship of Eddie's Finger.
Oh my God, I love that.
What the fuck?
I don't want to watch it, but I love it.
The cover was literally just like a butt and a finger.
You know what? I feel like the 90s was a really interesting time for porn parodies in America. Jurassic Pork, I mean, come on.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Are they dressed like dinosaurs?
They're dressed like pigs, coincidentally.
Hey, you guys will appreciate this. I went to the Pussycat Theater, where there were still Pussycat Theaters in Los Angeles when I was living there. There was one in Santa Monica. And a friend of mine, it was a going away party. And he was like, I want to go to the Pussycat. And we're all going. It was a group of 10 of us. And the feature was a porn parody of Twin Peaks.
Just coincidentally called Twin Peaks.
Was it called what?
What was it just called? Twin Peaks? Parentheses, this time we mean boobies.
Yeah, right.
That's the title of the movie. Yeah. Twin Peaks, parentheses, it's a booby movie.
Oh, God. There used to be
I don't remember the name.
There used to be this older guy that worked in my department at my day job, and he loved Twin Peaks, the restaurant. He'd be like, oh, that's good food. Yeah, he also but he would say shit like Arby's was better than anything you could get at a New York deli. Which I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat, but I'm pretty sure that's
are you vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian. Well, technically, occasionally I eat seafood, so I'm technically pescatarian. But I'm mostly
so pesky.
Itabutu pescatariano. I like that word. I'm like a vegetarian. Whatever. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of meat either.
Are you a flexitarian? You're mostly vegetarian, but occasionally you may eat some meat.
No, yeah, I guess
I'm all red meat.
I like that. Yeah,
flexitarian.
Yeah, I'm fucking swole.
I'm fucking different, bro. Father Malone, we know what you are.
What am I?
Magnificent.
True.
You're down for the GF. That's what I've heard.
The
good food.
Oh no, that's a lie.
That's what GF stands for.
Oh, are you gluten free?
I am gluten.
Oh wow, props.
Initially I was merely gluten intolerant, but lucky me, I'm slowly creeping toward actual celiac. So
I've seen it in fucking person. It's horrifying. I watched us accidentally poison Father Malone when he was here by accident.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, I had forgotten. See, it happens so often that was just another day.
Oh,
for
see,
me.
See, that's okay then. At least I wasn't the only one that day.
Oh no! You guys should not have felt bad at all. Yeah. No, they served me meatballs that had breadcrumbs in it.
By accident. They were like pre-made meatballs.
It's an insane.
After we went through all the trouble of making sure everything else was gluten free. The sauce, the fucking noodles, and then it's like he's like dying, and we're like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? He's like, I don't want to die in Lincoln, Nebraska. Don't bury me in your backyard.
Guys, I don't want to make you think I don't like your food or anything, but I'm not going to be eating it at the moment because like my throat is closed. So
I can't breathe, but your food tastes great, you know.
It was good.
See, but there you go. See, you win some, you lose some. So what do we have to say about Dragnet? Heather, what are your final thoughts on this glorious take on the original show?
Here we go.
I don't know if I call it glorious, but I think it has some bright spots. I think Dan Aykroyd's great. It is a relatively fun film. I think I don't mean to. The jokes that land are really funny. Like there are some moments I legit like they drive through like a whole stand of like stuffed animals and he's like, oh no, the Muppets. that was funny. So the jokes that land are great, but there's a lot that doesn't quite land. And there's a lot of like to invoke Henry Chinaski. There's a lot of obviousness that doesn't land. But honestly, as far as 80s like comedies, you could do a hell of a lot worse.
Hot to Trot being one of those fucking movies.
Or a film that Charles Rocket was in for 2 minutes. Oh God, what is that? Fraternity Vacation.
I love Fraternity Vacation.
Oh God, no, why?
Oh yeah, I love Stephen Jeffries.
No, Amanda Burse.
Yeah, man.
The cast is great, but the movie's complete and utter.
It's awful.
It's shite.
It's the worst.
It's fucking shite.
That's a case of like in a crowded field of that type of movie. That cast was so charming that's the one I wanted to watch.
Couldn't. Charles Rocket's only in it for 2 minutes, so
he's in Earth Girls Are Easy. That movie's great.
I love Earth Girls. I believe we've talked.
We've talked about it.
That was the three of us a long time ago.
That was like 80 years ago. We were literally fetuses. The three of us.
Yeah. Father Malone, what's your final thought on Dragnet featuring your favorite actor Dan Aykroyd?
I think despite my best efforts, nostalgia colors my opinion of this movie because reevaluating it, it's very troubling.
It's like Barney Miller, right? Like you couldn't make a movie like this anymore. You couldn't make a show like that anymore. That's kind of blasé with the cops.
No, certainly not. I mean, look, I think it was, even at the time, that was to me the queasy element of the film. The sort of embracing the sort of more fascistic elements of the Los Angeles Police Department, which to me didn't make sense from somebody like Aykroyd, but at the same time made total sense from somebody like Aykroyd. I happen to think that like this role was he was born to play this role because we're talking about a guy who is like the most sort of out there liberal cuckoo nutcase, but also has from time immemorial fetishized everything about law enforcement. Like his badge collection is renowned. So here's a chance to
What?
to find.
Wait, what is it? You're just gonna fucking hang a lantern on that?
I know.
What?
Is
What do
this
you mean?
real? Does he
What do
really
I
have a
mean?
badge?
What do I mean by what
Oh,
the
do you guys?
hell are?
Do you not know that?
No.
No.
Yeah, Aykroyd is like deputized in I don't know how many cities
him
all
and
across
something.
the United States.
Seagal and him and have something in common.
No.
Dan Aykroyd,
and-
lawman. I watched that show.
But like him being deputized like that, I think that was people just going like, oh, we love you, Dan Aykroyd, let's do that for you. But I'm telling you, he would, no matter what city he was stopping in, would go to the local constabulary and say, could I purchase one of your badges? Because he has a massive police badge collection and has always sort of gravitated toward those sort of like signs and signifiers of like, authority. And so to me, I thought, I mean, I didn't think at the time because I was 14, but like when you look at it now and you think like, well, here's this guy who is both those things. What's he going to say? He didn't give a shit to say anything. He just was so happy to play Joe Friday. That's what I'm taking away. Also, it's a fun, breezy movie, and you'll enjoy it.
I think again, I think we've all kind of said the very similar things. This show, it's Dan Aykroyd's amazing, but there's part of me that almost says this movie doesn't deserve his performance. He's so good, this movie doesn't deserve his performance because
Correct.
I would go as far as to say I like this movie a lot. This movie is a movie that kind of sticks in my head for whatever reason. Those goddamn goat legs. I own a Grinch costume, and the Grinch costume came with a pair of green legs that are furry. You've seen them, Father Malone. They look like the goat legs from Dragnet. I think we even said that when I was wearing that outfit. And that for me is like, it's weird that this movie, I think I know why this movie sticks in my head. And there were a select group of movies that I saw when I was probably 9 or 10 on DivX. And this was one of them. So was Fletch. So was Basketball. And so was Mallrats. And for whatever reason, those kind of movies in that same milieu kind of all... I don't know. They hit my brain in a certain way that like this movie, I associate this movie with Fletch. And I could watch this and Fletch in the same evening and feel pretty contented that I've watched an evening of like 3.5 hours of good movies for the most part. One much better than the other, but in the same vein. You couldn't have Chevy Chase and Dragnet though, because that would just be,
It would be awful. Yeah. It would be so much worse.
It'd be like Spies Like Us, right?
Spies Like Us.
Oof. Wow, that's an interesting list, Chris. In college, the two comedies I watched the most was Pink Flamingos and Basketball.
I love Basketball.
I love Basketball so much too.
It's such a
God.
good movie. I mean, the soundtrack's amazing. The actors are amazing.
I actually like it better than the South Park movie.
I've never even seen the South Park movie.
You're fine. It's fine. It's not bad, but Basketball's way better. Plus, you have hey, it's Skidmark Steve.
And Dean Backer's in it. And everybody knows how much Mike White loves Dean Backer.
Oh, God. Did he tell us he's like, he's a little bitch in real life?
Yeah, he is a little bitch in real life.
We have to,
What's Mike got against him?
He's been trying since he essentially started the podcast to get Dean Backer for like 6 or 7 years. And just recently, Dean Backer was like, I won't do anything regarding the porn industry anymore. I want to distance myself from Orgasmo.
Are you sure? Oh, shit. I didn't even hear
serious.
that part. The last thing I had heard was that he would maybe be on the show,
Facebook
but only
Messenger?
through Facebook Messenger, which is bizarre.
Yeah, he ended up telling
super
Mike,
weird.
he ended up telling Mike, like, I won't do it because I don't want to be associated with the porn industry. Hey, asshole, you made the fucking movie, dude.
Yeah. Also,
what?
nobody saw
They're
your
not.
ring. It's not an actual porn movie. That's like saying George C. Scott was in a porno because he did hardcore. It's stupid.
And also, like,
I watched that again just like 2 weeks ago. That's so weird. Anyway,
Turn it off.
Dean Backer, nobody cares about Dean Backer.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Nobody cares about George C. Scott.
I mean,
Oh, no, that's
in
not true.
hardcore, he's great.
I love
You know
George.
what? George C. Scott. George C. Scott was a bad human being who beat women.
Oh, he was. Oh, he
Yeah.
was.
Oh yeah, like he
Yeah, he was.
like put them in the hospital kind of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Campbell Scott, though, he's great.
Campbell Scott beats up mice. I'm joking. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's awful. My heart just like... he hurts animals.
But Father Malone, as we bring this episode to a close, what are your thoughts on 1997 to 1998's Dan Aykroyd-led sitcom Soul Man?
Listen.
Now, what are you going to say to that?
Listen, don't. You know,
make an excuse for Dan, Mike.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to make. I don't. First of all, I don't need to make any excuse for Dan Aykroyd. That man wrote the fucking Blues Brothers and created the Ghostbusters. He doesn't need my. But
yeah,
I will. But I will now appeal to you as a human being. Don't kick him when he's down.
I love Dan Aykroyd. I have gone on record multiple times saying that I would love to talk to Dan Aykroyd for my other show because of that Cuckoo Bananas 1 hour. Have you seen this, Heather? Do you know the true Dan Aykroyd? Dan Aykroyd sitting in a hotel room, chain smoking, talking about aliens and UFOs for 2 hours straight.
You know, you're talking about him like he's a lunatic, but the fact is,
we're all lunatics. Man.
You have a show about the paranormal.
I agree, but here's the problem: I'm not Dan Aykroyd. I'm not Dan Aykroyd.
You have spoken more about the subject than he has.
That's right, and I'm a lunatic too. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not.
You just want him on the show.
Hell yeah. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is it's like some random dude on the internet approached Dan Aykroyd and stuck him in front of a camera and is just like, Dan, talk about aliens. And like I would love to be given that opportunity, but that guy didn't do very much with it either. You've got Dan Aykroyd. His family, like the
he did what he could. The guy had some one.
The crazy thing about Dan Aykroyd is how involved his family was in like spiritualism, and, like, paranormal psychology and stuff.
Dan
it's
Aykroyd
insane.
is a cool motherfucker.
Totally.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
No, Dan Aykroyd, the human being and the actor, I'm a fan of. As much as we've clowned on him in this episode, I would be able to have an amazing evening and drinks with Dan Aykroyd, as I'm sure the three of us would, because he's a genuinely interesting human being.
Yes, and I liked his vodka.
I have a bottle in my house. I have a bottle that's like half full. It's vodka, right?
It's okay, vodka. Yeah, I'm not the biggest vodka drinker. It was fine.
He was in Evolution. Come on, that movie's great.
The problem with the vodka is he makes it sound like you're going to be drinking, ambrosia, and it's vodka.
Hey,
vodka's never going to taste like ambrosia. That's fair.
And hey, don't forget, Dan Aykroyd also I would consider a rather smart businessman, not only a vodka man, but also he was one of the co-founders of the House of Blues.
Sure was, yeah.
Which is, fucking good on you. Holy shit, man! Like,
yeah, I mean, look, I get like they took a lot of flack for how corporatized they were and whatever, but like I saw some fucking awesome bands that I wouldn't have because
Bob Dylan plays at the House of Blues in Dallas. Like, okay, tell me how that's not a legitimate fucking venue, please.
Like ultimately, like whatever corporate thing was going on does not change the fact that they brought the music to the people for a long time. So God bless them.
And God bless Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Amen.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Heather. Sorry.
No. I was just my mind just went back to the time I played Rock Band with my mother years ago, and Tangled Up in Blue came up, and I was doing the microphone, and I do a really horrible Bob Dylan impersonation, and I started doing it while singing it, and then I cracked myself up so much that we had to pause the game because I had to go pee.
Wow.
Because that song is really long.
It's like a 7-minute song.
Holy shit. I made it to like, I think almost the 5-minute mark. And after going like hee-haw for like minutes on end. I also scared the shit out of her when we did Beatles Rock Band because Helter Skelter came on. I was singing.
Did you have blisters on your fingers?
Oh, of course. But now I had started the phrase "make it witchy" while I'm singing it, and she was drumming, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's in the song!" And I'm like, "No," and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm sorry. Yeah, and she read. Yeah, I love my mother.
Speaking of music, and hey, Dan Aykroyd is the only Ghostbuster who was in We Are the World, so.
That's true. God, love that footage. He looks so like it looks like someone just hit him in the head with a wiffle ball bat. They said, "Go."
We are the world. We are all fucking high.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Yep. But hey, you know what? I think I can say without a doubt, "We Are the World" is a much better song than "City of Crime."
Way to wrap it up.
Way to fucking wrap it up. I like this movie. I'm down with this movie. The music is whatever, but everything else is great. Hey, here's my point. Like, think about Fletch. Think about Harold Faltermeyer's music.
We?
Think about that movie and the music from Harold Faltermeyer. That's all I'm saying. That's what this movie needed. It just needed something. Something
the problem
else.
with this movie is not the music. There's so many things that are worse than the music.
Sure.
I mean, I have to agree.
The
with
fact,
that.
Heather, you said it. The fact that like 70% of the jokes do not land to me is a greater problem than a novelty rap song over the end.
That's
credits.
fair. Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
No, but if you hadn't showed us that video, I would put City Crime at like the number 5 or 6 worst thing about this movie, and it's number 2.
Hoisted on my own petard.
Yeah, as they would say.
That was rough, man. I've seen some shitty videos, but
that's a good video.
No,
the video. I will say the video is
video's good.
The video's fun.
Good, right?
The video's fun. The video is fun. The video is better. The video makes the song tolerable because you're getting to see.
Aykroyd is light on his feet.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Funny how?
You know what else is
clown?
like? Am I funny to you?
like he amuses us.
Yes. Yeah, if he had stabbed somebody with a pencil, like Pesci did in Casino, in that video.
Put Tom Hanks' head in a vice. Stuck screwdrivers in his balls. Ice picks in his balls. That's what Joe Pesci says. Sorry.
Oh my God, that's a new Dick Vane song, dude.
Ice picks in my balls. Oh my God. Dick Vane with some great, truly original music offerings.
Oh my God.
So speaking of Dick Vane, Heather, if people want to find you on the internet and they can't find Dick Vane.
Holy shit, what kind of segue was that?
If they can't find Dick Vane, where could they find you? If DickVane.com's not taken yet, I have to go buy it.
Please do, because I'm not going to.
Dick Vane and then Dick Vane Dyke.
Also, I think I want to change our album cover art to, instead of an Applebee's, we're setting fire to a Bubba Gumps.
Bubba Gumps. And
with an Applebee's burning on the horizon.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Like the city on the hill.
Slow progression of all the chain restaurants.
That would be so beautiful.
Straight out of fast food, baby.
Yes, right. Take that, Chili's.
Yeah. Oh God.
I know. Yeah, it's awful. Like, why do you hate yourself, people? Don't
the hate is real.
It's like, I hate you, body. Take this.
You want some more delicious food? You come to the wrong place.
Yeah. Do you like your food microwaved?
Yeah. Ooh.
Turns out I do.
I like when someone else does it for me, actually. Yes. I don't even have to do it myself.
That's right. And also now featuring 80% less human DNA in your food.
Pure quality. Brought to you by Benny, Keith, and Cisco. True food proprietors to the stars. Boy, we're just dragging everybody on this episode.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Drag Fest 20. Instead of Ego Fest, Drag Fest.
That's right. We're coming for your
But we can only do this podcast in drag.
Gird your loins, Mike. We're coming.
Father Malone. You like that?
I love Mike White. Why was that?
Oh no, I said we should do the podcast in drag.
Oh, in drag.
Drag.
Well, I do have a
yeah. I don't know what Father Malone looks like in drag. I don't know what I look like in drag.
I look hot.
You're like
it's the green hair, really, that does it. It's the.
No. I'll be wearing a wig.
Why?
A green wig?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
I have a much longer green wig.
Makes sense.
Then you're like, would you do me?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, by the way, I not only have like a long mane of green hair, I also have a fro of green hair.
So you like the Jackie Brown thing?
Totally, dude. I should next time we get together, I'll wear my fro.
Giant green, comically large green afro.
Yeah.
Father Malone looking like God knows what today. Listen here, Webster, calm down. That's a fucking. How big is it? Is it like a big afro?
No, it's moderate. It's a good size. It's like it's a natural.
Moderate afros.
Yeah.
Not big, not small. Moderate afros.
It's a respectable.
Yes.
This isn't too crazy.
That's the name of our store, Afros in Moderation.
Afro. For the moderate drag dresser.
You're joking, but that's the website you should go get.
Afrosinmoderation.com.
Totally, man.
I feel like Dick Vane's probably taken anyways.
Oh, it's probably
Oh, he
taken.
got it, I bet.
Yeah. Well, where can people find you, Heather, on the internet? Not at dickvane.com.
Yeah, please, nobody, don't do that. It's probably going to have viruses on it or something.
Or you might get viruses from it, that's for sure.
Oh, all of them. You got the herpetitis and you got everything.
STD cocktail.
It's when herpes and hepatitis have a baby.
Exactly.
And but you will not get herpetitis when you visit my website, mondoheather.com. You can also read some of my writings over at diaboliquemagazine.com. I also have a Patreon. So if you like supporting my brand of literary wit and whimsy, I think I'm saying that like with a question mark, but
and whimsy question
and
mark?
whimsy, yes. But no, so you can find me there. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram under, of course, at Mondo Heather.
Wit guaranteed. Whimsy is optional.
It's some things have more whimsy than others.
Optional,
It's
optional whimsy.
optional whimsy.
Court mandated whimsy.
I'm
bringing you your whimsy. What about you?
Put it under the door.
What about you, King? 10 feet, stand at the bars. Don't look at me. I'm putting your whimsy on the floor. Okay, you can have it now.
Actually, I like to put my whimsy in a drawer and shut it.
Really hard over and over again.
I love the idea of the worst things in the world being associated with whimsy. Like, chain gang of whimsy.
Yep.
You cats are crazy.
Yeah. Some might even say we're cool for cats, even.
Oh, that's a good song.
That is a good song. I'm a huge
I
fan.
like that song.
Where's
Good
Squeeze
choice.
at? What are they doing? Why didn't
Squeeze do?
Yeah, why didn't Squeeze do the music? Why didn't they do, Tempted by the fruit of Dan Aykroyd? Yeah.
They don't need to sing that because we already all are.
We are tempted by
Dan Aykroyd's fruit.
fruit of Dan Aykroyd.
His big pears that he slams in a drawer.
Is it okay if I have a younger Dan Aykroyd fruit?
No, you get driving Miss Daisy.
It's got to be 69-year-old Dan Aykroyd fruit.
That's right.
No.
What about you, Father Malone? Where can people find you on the internet?
Weirdly, you could find Father Malone at fathermalone.com. That is my link tree. You can find my show, Wolf and Raisin, the Banachek podcast. It's actually a video podcast. I also do one called, what is our show called? Dreams for Sale, the Twilight Zone 85 podcast.
Oh,
Kristen,
you're talking to me.
Yes, I was asking you, you prick.
You know what's for sale, and it's dreams.
But it's been so long since I've said the words out loud.
That's fair. That's fair.
Speaking of which, Chris and Mike White over at the projection booth and I have a newer podcast that I am not waiting until next year to start releasing called
don't wait.
Yeah, called Midnight Viewing, the Night Gallery podcast, where Chris, Mike, and I take a look at Rod Serling's follow-up to the Twilight Zone Night Gallery, a horror-themed anthology from the early 1970s. That's where you can find me. Don't look elsewhere. I'm not there.
Those aren't me. Those pictures were taken. I was very young. I didn't know there was film in the camera.
And I said, stop, don't take that picture. In honor of Gilbert Gottfried, my favorite joke of his, the Kurt Waldheim joke. I was just standing in Germany in the 1940s, and who happened to walk past me? Adolf Hitler. Somebody came over to take a picture, and I didn't want to be associated, so I said, don't take that picture. Don't take that picture.
Wow, that's horrifying. I mean, hey, rest in peace.
Yes, God bless him. And the world is a little dimmer now without him.
Man, we lost 3 in 1 year.
You know what? Cut all that out. That is the worst Gilbert Gottfried impression ever.
No,
what is this? What is this? That's a bad one too.
that was good. That was good. I can't do it.
If I close my eyes and try hard enough,
on the end there, it's good.
Can I channel him?
Do it.
What is this? Just over and over again. Just over and over again. That's it.
Yeah. Oh wait, did you ever see him on Midnight Blue, like Al Goldstein's show? There's a clip where he's like Al Goldstein's like he's like looking kind of like me right now, like he's laughing so hard he's red in the face, and Gilbert Gottfried said this whole thing about how pussy tastes like chicken. He's talking about Colonel Sanders. It is a riot.
Do they get to finger looking good somehow?
If not, could they not?
Is there a bucket involved?
Give him Eddie's finger.
No. Oh,
Is there a bucket involved? How many drumsticks can I get you?
I'm just gonna say I feel like there's not a lot of courtship in the courtship of Eddie's finger.
I disagree. That is a nuanced take on romance in the modern age.
I mean, did he court the butt? Did he court the butt? Did he really court it?
He maybe roamed around a little bit before plunging in.
Speaking of plunging in, if you want to plunge into the shows that I work on, cstachiw.com, cstachiw.com. That's my link tree. You can go there and find all the shows that I work on, including not pornographic things. I don't have one of those websites yet. I don't know. I mean, people would probably pay for it, but I'm not going to offer that. But there's nothing pornpornographic about cstachiw.com, so don't go there if you're looking for.
You should probably mention pornography a few more times.
Right, porn.
So people don't associate it with your website.
Stop associating me with porn.
I seriously thought you were about to promote your OnlyFans.
I mean, I've decided to make an OnlyFlans page.
Oh
I love flan.
Sign me up.
Flan's delicious.
Just be like me naked making flan.
Wait, can I eat that? Hold on.
But you better.
Is flan gluten-free? Yes.
Hey, only flans. It's coming soon.
We're ending on a victory, folks.
So I would like to ask y'all, since we've plugged our stuff, and I want to thank you for joining me, and we've talked about porno so much on this show. Heather, what is the porn title of your Dragnet porn parody?
Oh God. That's hard. That's not sorry.
Putting you on the spot's the best part, not giving you an opportunity to think about it. Father Malone, don't think.
I already got it.
Go to him
okay,
and come back
Father Malone.
because he's funnier. So
that's not true.
He's hilarious. And you're hilarious.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm all right.
I know I'm funny. I don't know if he's funny. I got him. See, you thought I was saying me, but I was saying you. That's the joke. Gotcha.
Oh, wait, I've got it. To penetrate and serve.
Oh, good one. All right, Father Malone, hit me with it.
Inhale Caesar. It's a niche porn about smoking involving Jerry Caesar and his girls. Oh. And Aykroyd and Hank's character frolicking throughout Jerry Caesar's pleasure palace.
Interesting.
Is that too much to come off the top of my head that I'm ready to make that porno?
I know. That was out of the box. I like it. Oh, what about Dragnet? Would that also work?
I mean, so here's mine. I'll pitch it to you guys. It's Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd. Same role, same everything. But it's just them fishing, but like trawling. Like they're undercover police officers on a boat. And they're trying to, it's like a smuggling thing. And it's just called Cumnet.
Cumnet?
Because they're having sex all the time. And they're fishermen. They're undercover fishermen.
I was kind of like, I'm just into the idea of that movie in general, the undercover fisherman angle.
But they have sex. Like, just constantly.
I'm into that too.
Constantly, sure. I mean, Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd as two fishermen on a gay fishing boat.
Oh, I didn't know there was a gay angle to this. Okay.
Well, they're gay together. Well, they have to be.
Right.
It's like
I figured they were gay. I didn't know it was a gay cruise.
It's like cruising. It's not a gay cruise.
What's that movie?
It's like
with
cruising.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, Boat Trip.
Oh my God.
It's like cruising with Pacino, but like with Captain Rick energy. Captain Ron energy with Kurt Russell, excuse me. But with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd.
I got a friend in that movie as well. Filmmaker Carty Talkington is the messenger at the beginning of Captain Ron, where he delivers the thing to give him the boat. He's got one line. Martin Harvey, sign the line. I'm saying that so if Carty ever listens, he'll know I'm making fun of him.
But that's Cumnet.
Cumnet. I have a lot of questions about this, Chris.
Cut everything out.
Just, it's just them having sex on a boat.
Wait. Do you have mer people in this? Do they have sex with mer people?
No, okay, a better idea.
Does somebody get raped by a dolphin?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Good God.
No, dolphins legit will try and rape
Glad you said it, Heather.
The other idea would be Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks have to go undercover as lunch ladies at a school, and they constantly have to wear hairnets, and it's just called Cumnet.
Or no, if they're doing that, it should be called box lunch.
Hey.
What's wrong with hairnet?
Ew.
or we could just call it just the cum.
Just
the facts?
Or what about just the cum of us?
Just Joe Friday, just the cum, ma'am.
Yeah.
To enforce the cum. To enforce the cum.
That's all.
Just the cum, ma'am. Come on, Father Malone.
Wouldn't we just call it Dragnet and make it about drag queens?
Oh.
I love drag queens. But are they libidinous drag queens? Are they libidinous?
Yes, because we're making a porn parody.
I guess the question is it just the cum, ma'am, or just the jizz, ma'am? Or jism?
Just the jizz, ma'am, because that's close to facts.
Actually, Chisholm is the porn parody of Chisholm.
Right. Well, of course.
Just the jizz, ma'am. Well,
no, cum's better.
Just the cum. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Just the cum, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this movie ends on a sex joke, so...
Our sex jokes are better than most of that movie's jokes.
Because, hey, legit. Joking about somebody's virginity is funny.
That was weird. I do like Alexandra Paul. We didn't even get to talk about her.
No.
I do like her.
She's
and you
good.
know what? She's she's gone to jail for like doing environmental protests, and she refused to get a boob job on Baywatch. She basically told the producers to fuck off. She's awesung. Alexandra Paul is
good.
legit.
And Christine.
See?
And hey, she was... Cumstein? That's the movie about Chevy Chase's roommate in Caddyshack, Mitch Cumstein.
Or it's Christine, but instead of hungry for murder, she's hungry for cum.
Stick your dick in my drive shaft. Let's figure out where this is going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show, and we've got a lot of problems we're gonna have to sort out afterwards. So good.
Not me.
Catch us on the next episode, I guess.